The fact that Geno was playing better than Russ is like mind-boggling.
I'm cracking the hell up. I loved it actually.
Listen, it takes quarterback some time
For the culture,
to
I love
actually get the game.
I agree.
Right?
But Geno also is in his first year as well.
I think Drew Luck knows dreams and nightmares word for word. You know?
Stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth. Can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have it douse, not what I'm about. Have your fucking cloud, it be raining now. I keep making sound, go another round. Bitch, I'm legend bound, can't stop me now. You don't wanna fuck with me. A slow burn like a disease.
Second episode of the Check It Up podcast. I'm your host, EJ, and these are my brothers,
Short.
And Bees.
and we're going to talk about what's going on during this past week and next week. The first topic of discussion is obviously the Sunday night football that we had here, and we are in Philadelphia, so obviously the Philadelphia Eagles. What happened?
6-0, my boy.
That's
6
nice.
and 0.
6-0. Got to see it through, my boy.
I mean, that's nice.
Very much hater vibes. It's okay.
No, I'm happy for y'all. I'm
Okay,
happy
but
for y'all.
It's okay though.
I don't
Very
have much
much.
to talk about this week. You know what I mean, my Titans on bye, so I'm gonna keep my trash talk to a minimum.
I do have someone to talk about. Somebody in particular for the Dallas Cowboys, Micah Parsons. He was talking a lot,
He said,
but not talking a lot about the quarterback, Jalen Hurts. He was like, I'm not taking any more questions about that, man.
Mm-hmm.
What did the Eagles do?
RPO, looking right in his face, run right by him.
What?
Hit him with the bourbon. Whoop.
bro, my man tweeted. He said, as long as we stop the run, we gonna win this game. They started out doing nothing but running that joint. I said, yo,
Right.
Micah, what happened to all that run stop you was talking about?
Right.
Wasn't stopping no run, bro.
That's all. RPO.
They was throwing the ball in RPO right on his side, though, letting him come through.
That's
Yeah,
how
they
you
was
stop the pass
drilling
rush.
it. They was
That's how you
drilling
do it.
I mean,
Well coached right there.
So they attacked his aggressiveness, essentially.
Absolutely.
this week it had to be. I mean, it's the Cowboys. You're supposed to be disrespectful. You know what I'm saying?
And also, can I also mention DeMarcus Lawrence? Because he always got a lot to say. But against the Eagles, none of that.
None of that.
None of that.
Talking crazy.
But the first play Micah Parsons actually made was like on covering a tight end. And then he celebrated and got a penalty on it. So I was like, yo, this dude is so hyped.
You gotta be hyped though.
His
Like,
first
you should win that
play,
game.
his first play caused the team though.
Indeed.
Is there such thing as being too hyped?
Yeah, Deshaun Jackson.
I mean,
What?
You don't remember when he dropped the ball on the one, trying to be
Let-
hype,
let-
flipping it.
I also see.
Brian,
I agree.
Brian Westbrook's like, all right, yo,
Let's
boy,
stick
I'm running
to the
Jordan.
Dallas
But you draw.
Cowboys. Let's
Yeah,
stick to the, no, you being a Tennessee Titans fan. Let's not bring the,
All right, my
the
fault. No,
light off
let's not
of
be
the
real.
Dallas Cowboys.
Y'all lost the bye week, by the way.
Oh, God, bro.
Even though y'all
I'm the
had
hater.
bye,
I got the
y'all
hater
lost
vibes,
the
right? I got the hater vibes. All right, that's cool.
So what helped the Eagles to win that game though? And I heard a lot of people talking if they had their starting quarterback. they
Cooper
would've
Rush
won that game.
definitely helped the situation by giving away the ball. How many times? 3 times?
3 times.
His
I mean,
bad.
that's great.
That's his bad.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
before that, how many times he gave away the ball?
0.
No,
No, he wasn't giving the ball
exactly.
up
Sounds
at
like
all.
the Eagles created turnovers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Even in all fairness, one was a tip drill. We all understand that, but still, a turnover is a
Mans
turnover.
came in undefeated. You know what I'm saying? He was on the same energy that the Eagles was. Even if the Cowboys took a loss, he didn't take nothing. My man came in undefeated.
Who?
Cooper Rush. He ain't had no losses
Yeah, he was
coming in.
That's true.
Yeah.
He did.
He came in with a clean slate. You know what I'm saying? He came in undefeated too. Like,
He also didn't want his wife to fly out to see this W, this L that he's going to take.
I mean, it's dangerous here. If they'd have won, it might have been dark for
It's
him.
very much so
Might have been
dangerous.
dark for him if they won. You feel me? Losing was cool. He ain't got to worry about losing. He came in thinking they was winning. That's why he told us to stay home, baby.
Bad things happen in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
You know?
This is
Correct.
true.
Bad
This
things
is true. But in my opinion, I think the Eagles just obviously the first half they dominated the game.
That's what.
Absolutely.
Then the
he's
second
supposed to do.
half they took their foot off the pedal. Why is that?
I put that on the coach.
Yeah, that's Sirianni point.
Playing not to lose the game instead of playing to win the game.
Which is always a bad way to do it.
It's a horrible thing to see because it's like
Especially in today's NFL where you're never out of it.
right.
You feel me? So why
Right.
would you play safe when at any moment the other team could put up 21 points in the space? Well, not every team. Everybody ain't got
Okay.
the quarterback for that. But at any moment, you know what I'm saying? We've seen games flip. Like literally flip. A 21-point flip in the space of one quarter.
And it's the Cowboys. Like run the score up. Run
On
the
them, of
score
course.
up.
Yeah, you
Like,
have
what
to.
are we doing? What are we doing here? Like
Embarrassing.
Buddy Ryan
Let him up.
would have ran the score up.
Right.
Andy Reid would have ran the score up. Chip Kelly for sure would have ran the score up.
Chip Kelly would definitely right now.
You know what I mean? He's just
Listen, you have to run a score, especially
You have
against
to.
somebody you're gonna meet again down the line
a division
with
rival.
their starting quarterback. Right.
Style points. You know what I mean?
Cowboys fans was saying, man, you only beat us by this much. And blah blah blah.
But you
Typical.
also have a lot of these sports shows saying that the only reason why Eagles won is because they didn't have their starting quarterback.
That's trash. Dak give up plays in the clutch all the time.
Dak
I'm
was
not
horrible
even
the
saying
first game of
Dak's
the season.
name. I'm not even saying Dak's name.
Dakota?
I'm gonna go
I
down
don't
Dallas.
think
Brain
that-
Dakota. Brain
Right.
Dakota.
I don't
Played
think he makes
horrible
that
against
big of a
them.
difference, honestly. Like I just feel
Okay.
like obviously if you're in the game, we were playing differently. We were playing for Cooper Rush or Cooper Cup, whatever. Y'all saw the tweet. I call him Rush.
Because it ain't no pass.
And there you go.
It ain't no pass.
He can't pass.
It ain't no run either.
So-
I mean, I saw Zeke have an okay game, but it ain't. They
Right.
ain't really. He ain't really been able to get it loose all season.
There you go.
So they ain't really a running team either. I mean,
So there you go, America. If you had Dak in the game, we were playing differently. We were playing for Dak
Also,
and not Cooper.
Also, the
Cup.
difference was we started our rookie Jordan Davis on the D line.
how come he not starting?
There you go.
I was literally at work and I'm talking to associates. They're like, "Oh man, if he was such a dominant player, which he is, from Georgia, by the way, SEC tested, battle tested against Alabama and those guys." So they're like, "Yeah,
They just love.
how come he's not starting?" Well, guess what happens when he does start? 20-0 in the first half. But I digress.
Crazy
but,
stat.
but I digress.
Crazy stat.
More soon come. You know.
Listen, if we had to ask about the power rankings right now, and I have a lot of people right now, a lot of different segments talking about how the Eagles are not the number one team in the NFL. I'm sorry. We are undefeated. There's no blueprint. So if we got to hear about top fives, Bees, who is your top five in power rankings after this week?
I'm a diehard Eagles fan. 6-0. I love it. Want to see more of it. Want to continue doing well. I'm gonna put Buffalo Bills number one though. Josh Allen is a force. You know what I mean?
Okay.
He's a major force. And another thing that we talk about that doesn't get talked about a lot. Tre'Davious White wasn't playing. You got injuries,
Okay.
and depleted secondary, and they're still rolling. You know, getting turnovers and making plays.
Okay.
I will go number 2 Eagles.
Okay.
I'll go number 2 Eagles because undefeated is undefeated. Obviously, we're a force. We play a winning style of football, run the ball, clock management, great defense, good to great defense most weeks. Shout out to James Bradbury, by the way, major factor in this
He
game.
hooping. He hooping. He
And
definitely
Darius
hooping.
Slay.
He is balling right
He is
now.
hooping.
Shout out to those guys. Third, I'm going to go Pat Mahomes and the Chiefs. Uncle Andy, you know.
Okay.
As a
Okay.
Philadelphia, you know.
I take that.
Still Uncle Andy. You know.
Is a Philadelphia legend.
Right.
Shout out to Andy Reeves.
You know, commercial he has is hilarious, by the way, with Pat Mahomes. I haven't seen it.
We're gonna get to the bottom of it.
Coach, they got me again. I get to the bottom of it. Good job, Andy.
That's hilarious.
Number 4, I hate to do it. I'm going to go to Giants. Well coached. I like Brian Daboll a lot. Former Alabama offensive coordinator. Josh Allen's old offensive coordinator. Defense is playing lights out. They don't get a lot of turnovers, but they don't give you a lot of yards. They beat Lamar Jackson. They beat Green Bay. So kind of got to start taking notice. I hate to do it even though they're in the division. We'll see you soon, by the way.
We will.
But
we will.
yeah, I'm gonna give them some credit. For my 15 to round it out, I'm gonna go to San Diego Chargers. Well, excuse me, San Diego. Los Angeles Chargers.
Okay.
Still San Diego. Shout out San Diego.
Loves from Justin Herbert.
Yeah, I'm definitely taking Herbo. One of the better young quarterbacks, not fully established yet, but is like right there on the cusp.
Pedigree is
Okay.
there. You can
Cusp
see
of a
it.
breakout.
You can see it.
Keenan Allen, get back healthy, my guy. Where you at? They need you. You know, they need you. I like
Thank
Mike
you.
Williams.
Man,
They need you.
Yes.
Mike
Where you
Williams.
at? Mike Will can't do it alone, baby.
He's been needed for a
Eckler.
couple seasons.
Yeah, for sure. Shout out Derwin James, beast. Derwin James,
He's a monster.
Khalil Mack, beast.
Okay.
JC Jackson. You know what I'm saying? JC Jackson out there crazy.
Asante's son.
Okay.
Shout out to Asante.
Yeah,
son.
Asante Jr.
that's
You know
your-
what I'm
that's
saying?
your top five.
Yeah, my
there.
five.
Jr.
Yeah. That's where I'm at with it.
That's cool. That's cool.
What you got?
I mean, you know, I don't fully agree, but we get at the top. I personally can say Buffalo is the best team in the league right now. It's nothing you could do about a good defense and a game-wrecking quarterback. Now that's what separates me from saying Kansas City as number one as opposed to Buffalo. I'm putting Kansas City number two because it's just they got game-wrecking quarterbacks, and those that at the end of the day, that's what the NFL is built around: defense, run the game, and the quarterback. You feel me? Not even passing game, a quarterback. That person, if they strike fear in the other team, you got a problem. You feel me?
The quarterback.
Right. So
Okay.
Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes are hands down the scariest quarterbacks in the league right now.
Real quick. What's Buffalo's record?
5-1.
5-1. So there's no 0 at the end.
No, KC is 4-2. If you want, if that make it even worse.
No. I'm just talking about the number one team.
Right.
Who did Buffalo lose to?
Dolphins.
They lost to the Dolphins in Miami.
In Miami, by the
In
way.
Miami.
That does.
Okay.
That does
We
play
justify losses in Miami. Miami losing to Miami in Miami.
We'll come back to that. And I actually want you to go through your actual top 5.
King
We'll
of
come
Diamond
back.
All right, cool. So
Yeah.
one,
Yeah.
Buffalo, Josh Allen. Mad respect for that offense. Mad respect for that defense.
Okay.
Mad respect for the coach. You know what I'm saying? Number 2, KC. Mad respect for that offense.
Okay.
Mad respect for that quarterback. Mad respect for that coach.
Respect.
That defense is light, but that quarterback ain't never out of it. It showed you a couple weeks ago
Yeah.
versus the Raiders.
Yeah.
Number three. Now,
Don't do it. Don't do it.
now number 3. I'm gonna say the Eagles because they undefeated. I'm gonna say the Eagles
I'll take that.
because I trust Jalen Hurts. Not to say he's the best quarterback in the league, but I trust his leadership. I trust his work ethic. I love A.J. Brown. Shout out to former Tennessee Titans. Swole Batman, that's what they call him.
He's swole
That's
Batman.
swole Batman.
He's
I fuck with
Batman
him.
now.
For those who don't know, I'm a
He-
huge Batman fan. I'm a huge A.J. Brown
He
fan.
needs to use his size more, in my opinion.
Ball got to be put in his hand for him to do that. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with that.
I can't say he.
Yeah.
As long as he
I'm
got
not
the
gonna
ball,
say
he
no.
going. You know he lead the league as far as receivers over the middle, yards in the
Okay.
middle. That's him. He TO right now. He on some TO. He on his
They call
TO.
that yak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yak.
So-
Right, okay.
So when he catch the ball in the middle of the field, it
Okay.
ain't no going down. He ain't scared. He
Okay.
put elbows to shoulders. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna say he ain't using his size. He's being strong as he can at wide receiver. So they number 3. At number 4, I'm gonna go Minnesota Vikings. Now we all know Kirk Cousins can't do nothing in the prime. But like I said, any other slot on the clock, he gonna do him dirty. And Dalvin Cook is a solid running back. That defense is good enough. It's not great, but he has Justin Jefferson, who's already top 2 in the league as far as receivers go. You feel
Okay.
me? So he has the weapons. Adam Thielen has been consistent. People love
Okay.
Cooper Kupp. I'm more of an Adam Thielen fan personally. Yeah, I don't be wanting to give Cooper his credit. I'm sorry, Cooper. I don't be wanting to. Matt Stafford has a history of just overfeeding one person. We've seen it his
Cooper
entire career. I'm sorry. If you show me the year he didn't overfeed somebody, and I'll say, all right, my bad.
I would like to definitely revisit this.
We'll come back to that. That's another
Revisit
thing.
it.
Matt Stafford don't deserve no extra energy anyway right now. So, yeah. And number 5, I'm gonna put my Tennessee Titans right there at number 5, man.
Okay.
We 3-2. That's not a crazy record.
It's not.
But we are on a 3-game winning streak. Our first loss was to the Giants. We lost in the 4th quarter in the last 2 minutes. We was up the entire game. And like I said, we on a 3-game winning streak. Our second loss, that's our ugliest loss. We lost to the Bills 41-7 on Monday Night Football.
Right.
So I ain't got nothing for that game. We just didn't show up. And we was talking crazy. We wore ice whites and everything to flex on them. You feel me? We in Buffalo in ice white. And we ain't bring no colors to the game.
Ice
You feel me?
white.
Oh yeah, you got put on ice, alright. You got put
Yeah, they
on
was
ice.
iced
All
up.
right.
On ice.
All right. So, my top 5, obviously, we saved the best for last, right?
I went already.
Pause. You went already? Number 1, the Philadelphia Eagles.
All right.
Yes, I am from Philadelphia, so you can look me up. Yes, if you look me up, I'm from Philadelphia. But if you ask me why, because we are undefeated. Buffalo, they lost. Chiefs, they lost. That means
Twice.
there is a blueprint behind how to defeat those teams. And if you ask the greatest boxer of all time, Floyd Mayweather, there is no blueprint to beat me. Floyd said that, right?
He did say that.
He did say that.
He said that.
So that means that these teams that lost
Word to Mike Tyson, everybody got plans so you can
They
punch them off,
actually
man.
got-
No rep.
Also true.
And Tyson also came on a documentary and talked about how he lost, right? So everyone is not as focused as they needed to be in order to win a game. And you need all players on the team to be focused. And the Eagles right now, they are undefeated.
Hold on. Can I,
So the Eagles are number one. Hold on. My mic is falling right now. I gave you opportunity to actually go through your top five.
Let
for
me do
sure.
it five.
Sure. So let me go through my top five. And then you can have any rebuttal you want, and then we can actually discuss that.
all right.
But for now, the Eagles are at the top. Buffalo, I would give Buffalo number one because they have a Buffalo as a quarterback. So he is actually good and accurate, but he's also big.
And he hurdles people.
He's hurdled people. And he also is not afraid to take contact. These youngins these days, they are looking for the contact. These quarterbacks, they played in different positions growing up. Wide receiver, running back. Then they find their love, their true talent, they become a quarterback. But they're used to getting hit. So they're not afraid to get hit. So yes, Buffalo is number two. The Chiefs, they have a true talent. I mean, Mahomes, I would give them number three. But number four, the Giants, they are balling. They are the bootleggers to the left side in the fourth quarter, and no one is stopping it or calling it out.
They killing Vegas.
They're killing Vegas right
Killing
now.
Vegas right now.
They're killing it.
Anybody reaching for the underdog getting
But
paid.
listen,
Getting paid.
their top receiver got a little bit under 100 yards for the season. So what that tells me is that they're running the game. They got the run game going, and then in the
They
fourth
done lost
quarter,
like 3 receivers so far this year.
in the fourth quarter, they killing them down the stretch.
Mm-hmm.
Running.
Right? And then for number four, I would take the Jets. The Jets is just crushing it. The coach, they got design plays that are custom. And people are thinking that these are the Jets of old. And so they're coming in expecting to play the former Jets, but these are the new Jets. So please, step your game up. If you coming into New York, the Giants and the Jets, they are looking for that action.
Can I say something about that Jets pick?
Please do.
I mean, they doing all right. That defense look real good.
Okay?
I want to blame that loss more on the Packers not finding their way offensively more than the defense holding it down. Not to say they wasn't.
What's their record?
The Packers?
No, the Jets.
They're like 4-1 or
I think they 3-2, I think.
3-2, 4. Yeah.
They got to win the record, though.
Yeah. So how about the other teams they defeated?
They playing running football.
Are they finding their way as well?
I don't know. I said the Packers. You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
I don't think the Packers is a team.
We win against who we
Did
play
they beat
against.
Baltimore after Baltimore let them back in the game?
Hey, listen.
Baltimore letting
them-
everybody back
You
in
hear
the
that?
game.
You hear that? You hear that, Baltimore? You let them back in the game.
They done did it like 3 games straight. Then let the,
Listen.
then let the other
Listen.
team back in it like 3 games straight.
Listen, Harbaugh, you guys stop playing and you let them back in the game. So please stop letting teams back into the game.
Sidebar, Harbaugh
Because-
sabotaging. They trying to sabotage Lamar
No,
Jackson. They
listen.
don't want to get paid. There's a
listen,
reason.
listen.
Sabotaging LeBron.
They sabotage
That's different discussion for a different segment.
All right, cool.
Lamar Jackson, while I may agree with you with that contract negotiation that's going on, and please get your money because you are a generational talent.
Get your money, man.
Since Michael Vick, there is no one as craftier, with speed and accuracy as you are, and you're young. Get your money. If it's not in Baltimore, get it somewhere elsewhere. Please do. Now, let me finish my top five. I got one more.
Number 5.
And I'm going with the Tennessee Titans as my top five.
That's
Well,
good.
although,
That's a good pick.
although
That's a good pick.
they're not playing as well as they should, but they've been there before. So you know exactly what it takes to win games in the clutch, late games. I don't care who their quarterback is, but their coach knows exactly what it takes to win. So that's my top five, and I'm sticking to it, and I'm not changing my opinion.
That's
Let's
cool, bro.
go.
That's cool, bro. So,
I ain't putting my Titans nowhere.
So listen, and how much I may hate the Titans right now because
why are you hating?
because sure I love the Titans so much because listen, I'm an
I don't be.
Eagles fan,
This is crazy. I don't
and
be
on-
hating on the Eagles at all.
Listen.
Like I actually have mad love for certain Eagles. Like I don't understand why
Listen,
my team get hated
listen,
on because I'm a fan.
I hate to say this, as an adult man. The only time I visited Tennessee was for a chess tournament, and that's the only reason why I went there. So I don't understand how somebody in Philadelphia becomes a Tennessee Titans fan, but I understand.
We have a segment on that
I
too.
understand.
Shout out Memphis, by the way.
Shout
out
Memphis.
It's Dolph.
Shout out
You know
Memphis.
what I'm saying?
Shout out
One time for my guy
Dolph.
Dolph.
Listen,
R.I.P. You know what I'm
listen.
saying?
Shout out Dolph and
Dolph.
All right,
Glow.
so
For sure,
you got
bro.
it first here. Who our top 5 power rankings are? Let's move on to this Monday night game. Who do we got between the Denver Broncos and the Chargers, and why?
All right, so I mean Broncos country. Let's ride. No, I'm joking.
Broncos country.
Oh my
I hate that.
god.
Every time I hear that.
Every time I hear that, Joe, I'm
Broncos
crying.
country.
Yo, well, you gotta hear
Listen.
Russell say it. You gotta hear Russell Wilson say it. It's the craziest. It's the worst.
Listen,
It's the worst thing.
This
on
is
TV.
live right now, so you're not gonna hear the sound effects, but I would get that sound effect for
Hey,
Broncos
yo.
country.
Broncos country.
What?
Let's ride.
Shout out the Broncos defense.
That's like a
That's the
Levi's
only
jeans
thing.
commercial
Yeah.
right now.
Yo,
The
That's
defense
hilarious.
is the only thing.
That's like a Brett Favre commercial right now.
but personally, I'm always gonna go with Herbo in this situation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Russell got a greater resume, but I love Justin Herbert, bro. He's my favorite young quarterback in the NFL. I'm going with the Chargers just because of Herbert, for no
Okay.
other reason.
And that's it?
That's it. That's the only reason I need, bro. And Herbo, I trust.
Not because they got a first year quarterback.
Herbo, I trust,
And
bro.
not because they got a first year quarterback in the actual playbook that they're designing. We should bees. Come on, man.
I mean-
let's correct this right now.
I actually agree with you. I mean, like I said, I gave the Chargers my number 5 spot in
Okay.
my power ranking. So
You did.
I'm
You
definitely going to go with the Los Angeles Chargers. Just because the Broncos eventually they'll turn around. It very well could be this game. I don't see it, but eventually they will have to change it and turn their luck in their favor around. But I'm going.
That's the Broncos, right?
yeah.
Okay.
But I'm going with the Chargers. You know what I mean? Until I see it, Russ got a lot to prove to me, man.
Till they start
You got
right.
you got a lot to prove to me, man. Melvin Gordon, you got a lot to prove to me, man. You looking at Russ looking back at you like, what you doing, my boy?
Right. Right.
You know what I
Exactly.
mean?
You at the same place I'm at.
Right. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
Right.
Pat Surtain, you a beast though. Bradley Chubb, you a beast. But I gotta get that offense right, man.
Something got to happen, man.
Chargers.
Something got
Go with
to
the
happen.
Chargers.
Russ getting too much money, man. It's too many open players. Jerry Judy is good. What's the other boy? Sutton?
Cortland Sutton,
Cortland Sutton.
KJ Hamler, shout out Penn State, by the way.
Hamler out there still cussing for being wide open a week ago. You feel me?
Yes, he should.
Listen,
You know what I'm saying?
I am definitely under the proponent that if you getting paid as you're getting paid, as much as Russell Wilson's getting paid as a quarterback,
You got to perform.
you gotta perform. You cannot be out here taking all these different ad commercials, coming into this offense that are looking for you to actually drive their offense like a John Elway.
Not when you forced your way out.
Exactly.
My-
You force your way out, and this team is underperforming, and then they show you on the sideline. You're not engaging with your teammates. I don't know what it means about leadership, but that's not it.
I know what that means. They in that locker room playing that Future Hendrix, man. That's what they doing.
That's what it
They in
is.
that locker room, they playing that Future
Somebody in
Hendrix.
their locker room playing
Future
future.
They playing that super.
Chopper make him do the Harlem shit.
They
You know what I'm
playing
saying?
that, they playing that super, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what's going on. That's why it's a disconnect. I don't want to
Man.
kick it with you, skate with you, nothing. I don't want to do nothing. Y'all ain't had yeah.
Russ walking through the locker room, man, and everybody with Gucci flip flops
Listen,
on.
you know
Niggas
what I
in there
mean?
with Gucci flip flops out the
Shots
door.
fired. Listen, Russell.
Free
You're
grade.
playing with a bunch of grown men, adults that are making $1 million a year. They're looking at you as making more
250.
than them. More than them.
And you ain't leading the way.
And you're not leading the way.
Talk about some
You're
let's
not
ride.
the answer. Let's ride. Sierra, let's get that man on board.
I see her all the time on TV. She not even performing. She just talking about
Listen.
something. We're here to support Russ. You know, looking good.
In all fairness, I did see a report that just said Russ is playing with like a torn lat or something like that, or a bruised lat, something with.
And he gonna play through
one
it.
of his lats. He gonna play through it. So
That's
And he
PR.
got-
That's PR.
It very well could be.
That's PR. He got great PR.
I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. That's why I say eventually.
You know what? I'm not gonna give him the
counting
benefit
out
of
all
the
the way.
doubt.
That's why I say eventually I'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
Because it got dark first.
You know?
It got dark first, and then he went and copped the cop out.
So he
Meanwhile,
right.
hold up.
Exactly.
To compare.
Exactly.
It got dark real quick
Uh-huh.
for the Commanders, and Carson Wentz said, Let me get that deck thumb surgery y'all talking about. I'm out. You know what I'm saying? They got Dirk this week, and all of a sudden
Right.
he like, yo, man, both of them hurt too.
They won. Wait. They won, didn't
You see he gone,
They
bro.
did.
they? They won though.
Man, he gone.
7 on Thursday.
Yo,
I don't know if it's a good thing or a
that
bad
was
thing.
the weirdest conference as I've ever seen after a win for a coach.
Yeah.
He didn't talk about the win. He was talking about, I picked, that quarterback, and I wanted him here, and it wasn't me. It wasn't the owner. It was me who wanted him here.
Let's go Heineke.
Heineke?
Regret.
Listen.
So basically, you just a sidebar. You were saying that Russell Wilson pulled a LeBron James.
He definitely put a LeBron James.
Yeah, he ain't like that. He ain't like that.
Hold on.
He ain't like that.
Hold on. Let's clarify.
He ain't like that.
What do we mean by pulling a LeBron James?
What final series was that when
He punched the wall after the game 1 win.
So he knows
ridiculous
he
game.
knows what's going on. Okay.
That crazy ridiculous game he had in the first game 1 against KD, and that atrocious team that was put together that should never have happened. There's an all-star team out there on the floor, and LeBron James crushed that team. And who else lost it for him? It was J.R. Smith.
I didn't see no hand bandages until they lost the series though.
He's always blaming JR. He was high before. When they was winning, he was high. When they lose now, it's his fault.
I'm just saying.
Hey, listen.
I'm just saying.
Listen,
When JR hitting 10 threes, it's all good though.
It's all
when
good,
JR hitting
bro.
10 threes, it's all good.
Listen.
When JR haven't hit it at halftime, it's all good. When they win it, but when they lose, that was
Now what I'm supposed to do with all this innings?
Let's not get distracted.
I digress.
Let's not get distracted.
My
Let's
bad.
move
My
on.
bad.
What were we talking about? We were talking about the Denver Broncos, right?
And Russ being trash.
And good PR.
No.
And good PR.
Russ having good PR. I think Russ is still as good as he was in Seattle.
What?
Right now, he is struggling.
Yeah,
In the offense, he's trying to pick up, and he haven't picked up that offense particularly fast enough as he needs to, right? But he still needs to be the leader. And one thing I've learned, being in a leadership position, you have to show confidence even when it's not there. It's the one term that I live by. It's fake it until you make it.
I don't know if I'm gonna live by that. But I dig it. Oh,
You
catch
have
that,
to live
catch
by
that.
fake it until you make it.
I need Mike Williams to get these catches, bro. He's drunk. I'm sorry.
Everybody has to put their systems in place. Whatever get them where they need to be. I ain't mad at it. You know what I mean? Everybody use whatever they need.
Listen,
I can't agree with the fake it till you make it.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna give you an example. I remember being in sales and going out and selling a particular product I didn't know everything about, but you have to act like you do.
Definitely.
As soon as someone see that you actually don't know what you're talking about, they're gonna say no to it.
That awkward silence.
That exactly. And the first who break that awkward silence is the one who lose. Right?
Fair enough.
That is the game of sales, the psychology of winning, right? So, and I live and die by that, and I actually believe in that. So, if you are a leader, you have to go in there, even if you are 1-3, you have to talk like you are 3-0 or 4-0.
You can't talk.
Excuse my math.
You can't talk. You can't talk when they play
or-
that future, man. When they got that future playing in the locker room.
Trying to make him do the Harlem shit. I'm trying to tell you,
That
bro.
future player. But listen,
Hey, Russ talking. Turn that future up, man. Stop playing, man. Turn that future up, man. Turn that Hendrix up, man.
and that's the problem. That's the problem. Is
Never
that
get too comfortable, man.
you have to get you have to get that locker room under you and during preseason or practice before you actually get to the start of the season.
I'm gonna keep going back to this. He don't display that dog.
Why?
Richard Sherman
Why?
said he can't go into that huddle and say, man, I don't care what the coach talking about. This is what we playing. You know what I'm saying? This is what we about to go do.
But the question is, can he or have he not done it yet?
I feel like if he decide to, when we out there on that grass, coach got to come out here and tell me we not running whatever the hell I say.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
It's in my headphones. You feel me?
Right.
Yo, run this. No.
We
Yo, we running this. You feel me? Keep it a bean. That's what it really got to be.
Yeah.
Right.
You got to take that jump. Now, if it don't work, you in trouble. But if it do work, you goated. You feel me?
Right.
Fourth
Russ?
and two. What we doing? We punting?
Russ be PC
Or
as you can find. You feel me?
Yeah.
My man, like, man, coach, we should probably run it. Nah, Russ, we paid you $250. Can you throw it? If you want me to.
If you want me to.
If you want me to.
Is
That's
that
the
the question?
play.
If
That's
you
the
want
play
me
you
to.
call.
If that's the play you call,
That's the
coach.
play you call.
What? That's not the energy I want. I want the coach. All right, bro. Y'all gotta give me a pass for this. This is not me being. I'm not trying to be a fan of nothing, but I'm just saying this is a moment where the statue is deserved from my man BDN. Man walked up to him and said, "Yo, you want to run Philly, Philly?"
Right.
You feel me? That's the energy I'm talking
That's
about.
true.
Nick
That's
Foles
You
true.
feel
called
me?
it. Nick
He
Foles
said,
called
"Yo,
Nick
you want to
Foles
run
called
Philly,
it.
Philly?" What, bro? In this situation, the goat on the other side. You feel me? You talking
Right.
crazy? You want to run a Philly, Philly
Right,
with the
right.
goat over there? Yeah, let's run Philly, Philly. All right, fuck it, go
And they
ahead.
ran it.
All right.
You feel me? Well, let's go because
And
Nick
they
Foles said it.
executed.
You feel me?
Not only ran, but executed.
Execute, but that's what I'm saying. Russ ain't walking up to the like, hey Broncos, you want to ride right now? You feel me? If he'd even gave us something, you feel me?
What's Russell's voice?
No, no.
What's Russell's voice?
Hey, man.
Hey, look, man. No, I ain't about to clown you,
You
man.
gotta play.
No, I can't.
No,
I can't
listen,
do it.
listen. I'm pretty sure there's many people in the locker room that playing them already. So what's the voice?
It was actually the whole team was,
Right,
was
right,
killing him
right.
about it when he did it. He said, how you do it? Oh, Broncos country. Let's ride. It's hilarious. It's horrible. It's horrible.
Yo, that is
Look
bad.
at God. I was just saying, Dan, that you know.
Man, so listen,
Look
we're
at
gonna
God.
move on because we're gonna stick on this topic for the entire segment.
He bad, man.
Oh, yeah.
Listen,
Castle
I believe that Russell will bring it back, and I believe that Denver will make the playoffs, and Russell will make a run because he's confident. He played baseball, so his arm talent is there.
He probably need Tommy John talking about something he played baseball. That's why he ain't making no good throws.
And
He already
also-
needed surgery.
What's up?
And although that may be true, but his accuracy and his hand-eye coordination has been there his entire life. Just find your confidence, Russell. It's
I
there.
mean, that is it.
It's there.
He had like a
It's
3-year
there.
run where his deep ball was the best deep ball in the
Listen,
NFL.
and he
It was
always
like a
comes
3-year
on-
run of that.
He always come out to the field praying to God. Russell, pray a little
I mean, so did
harder.
Tebow. That ain't.
Pray a
Hey,
little harder.
hey.
I'm just saying.
Pray a
I'm just
little
saying.
harder. Listen, Russell.
Let's
you're
not- let's
you're-
not-
you're
let's
not
not-
Tebow, Russell.
Wait,
Prayer ain't
hold
gonna
on,
get caught up.
hold on.
Pray a little harder.
Hold on there.
Hold
Hold on there. We can make this another discussion too.
We ain't going Gators.
Florida Gators fan, we can have a discussion
We-
at a later date.
Listen.
Only thing I want to discuss about the
Tebow.
Gators is the 30 for 30 that
Can we get a
done
30 for 30
on the
2008,
2008?
2009 Florida Gators?
Let's
Hell
get it
yeah.
popping. Let's get
We
it popping.
need that 30 for 30 immediately. Please, the people at that
Right
network.
away.
We don't need no more soccer 30 for 30.
None of that.
away.
Not random
Right
ass
away.
players.
I,
No.
I appreciate football.
That 2008, 2009, Cam Newton, you know what I'm saying? Tim Tebow,
Aaron Hernandez.
Aaron Hernandez. What was the boy with the body in his basement?
No.
You got the Pouncey twins.
The Pouncey twins.
Riley
it was the boy
Cooper.
with the boy, Riley,
You
the
got
nigger hater.
Oh,
Yeah.
What? What was
That
it?
Riley Cooper, the nigger hater. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
It was a lot of characters.
Wow.
It was a
Urban
lot of
Meyer.
characters
On that,
Urban
on that,
Meyer.
we're gonna segment to our next segment right here. We're gonna talk about what's going on with the Buccaneers and Tom Brady.
He cool.
He's going to weddings, but then chewing out his offensive line. What is up with that?
Yo,
Is
hold up. My favorite meme. Y'all know I gotta give you a meme. My favorite meme, it was a clip of him yelling at the team, and it said, "Man, I ain't leave my wife and family to be down at halftime."
Listen, to pick against Pickens.
to
right?
Pickens,
Pickens.
bro. He said, I
Against
ain't leave my
what-
wife
what was
and
this
family
shirt we talk about?
to
man?
be down at halftime. to
What's wide
Pickens.
receiver and the quarterback
Pickens.
combo?
Pickett to Pickens.
Pickens
There
to
you
Pickens.
go.
That's a real thing.
Listen,
That's a real
and
thing.
Tom
No,
Brady.
it was Pickens.
Tom
It was
Brady
Pickens to
was
the
like-
other team.
Right. And Tom Brady's
A
like,
whole lot of trash though.
y'all gonna get y'all shit together or else.
That he do that all the
That's
time.
what the
though.
GOAT do though.
The GOAT gonna cuss you out.
I saw Tom Brady just walk up to the offensive lineman just shaking their helmet. Y'all gotta get y'all together, man.
Tom
You know who I
Brady
am?
is
Get
so
it together.
toxic, bro.
Get it
Ball
together.
break one
Psychopath.
iPad a month. It feel like I seen not iPad, Microsoft's whatever the Surface that
Yeah,
joint.
definitely a surfer.
He be breaking them jaws right religiously. Like boy, just be like, man,
But
we
the thing
losing.
is, they wasn't showing that on camera.
What?
Now they should. No. Now they show about how many, like 3 or 4 times that he actually broke a surface on camera. But now he's doing it against backup quarterbacks.
He's a
And,
sore
and,
loser.
and before the game before, he didn't actually be there for the actual walkthrough.
He's a
mean,
sore loser, bro.
At the same time,
Brady
though,
is a sore loser, bro.
he's the LeBron James of the NFL.
I like.
mean,
Listen, I like.
He is.
I like.
So-
He is
I like.
LeBron
Listen,
James.
listen.
They
listen.
talk to each other
I
on
like,
a regular
I like that
basis.
you said he's not the Jordan of the NFL.
Well,
Hell no.
He's the LeBron
the-
James.
The only, I mean, in essence, he is the Jordan. But I'm saying, but as of still playing, yeah, he's still LeBron James. Because when the Lakers lose,
Right.
it ain't LeBron's fault. It's everybody, somebody else's fault.
It's somebody else's
Okay.
fault.
You know,
We're not blaming the GOAT when they
That's
lose.
what I mean as far as
The
you
GOAT
know,
can't
Hey,
be blamed for a
listen,
loss.
listen,
at all.
The commentators they blamed it on Brady this week.
Well, I mean,
He didn't have
that's fine.
he didn't have a Saturday morning walkthrough.
That's fine. I mean,
You know where he was at? Where was he at? Where was he at?
he got a lot going on.
No, he was at the Robert Kraft wedding.
You know why though?
Bob Kraft?
He got.
He's at Kraft wedding.
As he fucking should be. I mean, I'm the GOAT. I did everything you can do for one franchise.
That's
You know
my
who's,
right,
you
right,
know
right,
who I
right.
got to thank for that? Because I was drafted in the 7th round. You know who I
Right.
got to thank for that? Bob Kraft. If
Right,
if
that's
Bob
my
Kraft called me and said, "Yo, man, I know you got a game today, but I need you to skip that joint," I got Brady for saying, "All right, coach."
right,
That's the
right.
owner. He gonna tell him, "All right, coach."
Okay.
I got stuff and things to do this week.
Hey, Bob, whatever you say, sir. You feel me? If I'm Brady, whatever Bob Kraft called, I'm out. Him and Meek Mills. When Bob Kraft calls, you
Listen,
go.
hold. I understand Meek Mills, but Tom Brady to be considered the GOAT, but to have that display on the sideline is my issue. Okay, I understand you going to the wedding, but when you're down to a Pittsburgh Steelers with a backup quarterback,
It's not a backup quarterback.
and you decide to go to
In
the
all
sideline
fairness, it's not a
and
backup
shoot.
quarterback. That was
Let
Mitch
me finish, let me
Trubisky's
finish.
team last year.
Let me finish, but real quick. And you decide to chew out the offensive line, and you were not there. What's that saying to your team?
I'm the GOAT. I don't gotta be there every goddamn practice. Y'all need practice. We talk about practice. Not the game I love.
Not the practice.
Not how many fingers do I gotta show
Not
for
a
y'all
game.
to know
My
Yeah.
blood
that I
is
don't need
boiling
practice?
right now for that.
How many fingers do I gotta show for you to know that I don't need practice?
So basically, Brady could be like, "Listen, I ain't practicing.
Bro,
I'm not going to."
Aaron Rodgers show up when he feel like it all the time with one ring.
He don't got
With
5.
one ring.
He don't got
Exactly.
5.
He don't got 6.
And he act like that.
6.
He don't got 7.
Wait. But that's the point though. If they let Aaron Rodgers get away with that,
The
you
GOAT
for
is
sure
good.
Gonna let Tom
The
Brady
GOAT
get away
can do
with
whatever the hell he want. And he's single now.
The GOAT.
that.
Listen.
That's my point. They let Aaron Rodgers get
Aaron
away with
Rodgers
that
be
type of-
flexing all the time with the prima
with that
donna
one.
shit.
With that
All
one.
the time
Listen.
with one ring.
With
Listen,
that one.
He's not even the best.
I think that Aaron Rodgers flexed with that because he plays golf with Tom Brady. That's it.
Yeah, the 12 is
The
what saved
celebrity
him.
golf.
Wait.
He gets around
Wait,
Tom Brady. He
wait,
thinks he
wait.
got that GOAT spirit in him.
Can we put? He plays golf with Tom Brady. Tom Brady don't play golf with Aaron Rodgers.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm not in here
right,
with you.
right.
You in here with me.
Right,
You know what I'm
but-
saying?
but-
I think
Rorschach Brady,
I think
you know what I'm
that when they're
saying?
talking one-on-one, it's like a mutual respect to a level where it's like,
For sure.
you are as good as I am. I've been fortunate enough to be on a better team. Can that actually be a conversation between?
No, it's
Rodgers
not.
and
I've been
Brady?
fortunate enough because at all times Brady is cool with taking 20 mil
He
when
always
everybody
took
else
less. He always
want they
took less.
40 and 50 mil. It's
He
not. I've
always took
been
less.
fortunate enough. The GOAT said,
And where
I want to win.
And where have that gotten Tom Brady?
7 fucking rings. That's what it got. Taking
Is it
pay
seven?
cuts.
Is it 7?
It's 7.
It's not 7 yet.
It's
It's 7?
7. He got
It's
more than
7 rings?
Pittsburgh, bro. He got more than Pittsburgh.
Whoa! Listen,
Brady's a beast, man.
listen.
The GOAT, bro. He ran out of hand.
Yo,
Brady's a
I'm
beast.
in a different time zone. If Brady got 7 rings,
It's not 7?
Look at her. Look.
I swear it was
that's
7.
ridiculous. Listen, he deserves 7. He's good, right?
No.
But at the same time, we're talking about this year, and this is all that matters. If you're gonna hold
Like 45,
LeBron James to a certain standard, and he's still playing and is against the GOAT, and obviously Brady, you can't hold him against Joe Montana, who they were trying to consider a GOAT at the time, because he's
That was the
surpassed
GOAT.
Yeah,
He was, but
Montana was the
ring,
GOAT.
The ring count is just substantially high. But LeBron James obviously haven't met the Michael Jordan ring count yet.
He did everything
LeBron
else, though.
is still playing right now, and they still
He not getting
holding
6.
seasons against them. Brady right now is struggling as a leader, not just as a champion, but as a
Hold
leader.
on.
And why is
Hold
that?
on. I don't think he's struggling as a leader.
Yeah.
Because you can find at minimum 5 different situations in every season of this man's career where he cussing the line out. You feel me? It's not something new where he cussing the line out. It's not something where it only happens when he doing bad. No, he cussed the line out consistently. That's normal.
Whether you're winning or losing. I mean,
He if you mess up while we winning, he gonna cuss you out. It don't matter. If you let somebody blow up the line and I get hit and it only been a half a second, I'm gonna tell you about yourself.
also,
You don't care if we winning or losing.
Also, people gear up to play against Tom Brady.
Right, because they only won.
You know, what I mean? People are gonna play exponentially better because it's like this is my last time possibly playing against Tom Brady.
Jalen Ramsey was grateful
You know
to
what
that
I mean?
man for unretiring just so he couldn't be the last person to get a touchdown thrown on him.
Real right.
That's how bad people want to get a chance against the GOAT.
Real right.
Thank you, God, for letting this man come out of retirement just so I'm not the last person he could.
That is stature versus performance. I don't care how great you are. If I'm coming into a league as a young talent and I'm good, I don't care how many rings you got, how many yards you got, how great you are. I am coming in to show what I can do as a talent.
And you supposed to think like that, but I feel like
should,
like GOAT status for Brady is different than most GOAT statuses for other players.
Wow.
Most of the GOATs that come into the game, you saw the GOAT status coming. They was a top 5 pick, top 3 pick, number 1 overall
Okay,
You
pick.
talking about from the muscle.
From this
From the muscle, right.
dude
From the muscle.
Right, yeah.
He didn't get
Listen. Let me throw this
Ultimate
out there.
from the
Let me
muscle.
throw this out there. He shared time in college as a quarterback.
right.
He wasn't even a number 1 quarterback in college.
So nobody came from a lower place of quarterbacking than him to go all the way, literally not in the top, but at the top. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like from
And
Drew
Drew Bledsoe was my favorite quarterback.
And his standard of top
I'm
is
hurt
so
right now
far.
from that situation.
He damn near Wilt Chamberlain with the stratosphere where he at, just because it's like it's going to be really hard for anybody to touch 3,
That's true.
4,
Because
5
everybody's
rings.
taking the
I
bag.
agree.
You feel me? Joe
Everybody's
Montana
taking
held
the
it
bag.
down with that
Everybody's
5.
taking that big payday.
Yeah.
And you see
Nobody's
what happens when
nobody's
Brady's
running from
team
that
down.
bread. Nobody's saying no. I'm gonna wait
They're
for the
breaking
bread.
his
Let me ask you this question: has like professional sports got too much into making as much money as possible or winning championships?
Money took over.
Yeah, money for sure took over.
Money-
I mean,
the-
but that's the
Money
life,
so-
the life that people everybody's living. You know, these days. You know, no matter what profession you're in, that's the way of life. Everybody's trying to get to it while they can. You know what I mean?
Right.
And especially more so
As you should, too.
as you should, especially in sports. You look at somebody like Andrew Luck. That was one of my favorite quarterbacks. He got his bag, and
Did
I'm going. I'm not going through this
'Cause I ain't
when
gonna
I'm
make
thir-
it.
when I'm 35, 40. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Of course, you got something else to fall back on as well. But for a lot of these quarterbacks, you're getting like exponentially wealth. You're not getting like good
Patrick
money. You're getting
Mahomes'
wealth.
second contract
You
was
know what I
half
mean?
a billion.
You're getting
You know what I'm
wealth.
saying?
Yeah.
So
His second, he's still
Right.
good for one more contract
Right,
before
right.
he's done.
you're
You feel
getting
me?
Right.
wealth. So it's all about the money. You know.
So if Patrick Mahomes wins, if Patrick Mahomes wins one more Super Bowl,
Mm-hmm.
just because of his name and stature, when he gets to that next contract, it's still going to be at minimum $30 million a year. You feel me?
So
Just because of what year it's going to be in his status.
So players are not worried about being the greatest of all time anymore.
No.
They're worried about securing a financial future for their families.
Yeah.
Essentially.
You know what? I'm not going to say they're not worried about being GOAT, but the bag is first.
Okay.
I'll say this: as much as we would like to think, staying long term, long tenure with the team is like the ideology that people want. You know, with success.
That's a dream.
LeBron James has changed that. Tom
Right.
Brady on the football aspect has changed it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I can be.
Peyton changed it. He helped.
Peyton changed.
Peyton did. Went to the
You know,
Broncos
right.
and won one. You feel me?
Right. Yeah.
Like
Off of neck
can-
surgery at that.
Yeah.
You don't have to do these
And could have
owners
thrown the
any
ball
favors.
down more than 20 yards down the
Right.
field.
And
Now
Peyton
you
Manning
got
cut,
people
by the
like
way.
Russ.
Peyton Manning got cut.
Yeah, Russ won a bowl, but Russ ain't give him a decade for real. Russ gave him like 7 years to set him out. You feel me?
So
Right.
You feel me? So now because all the GOATs left and said, I'm going to try something else,
we might not ever see that Brady situation as to where, you know,
20 years, one franchise.
your owner, I mean, you got your owner is on the same page with your coach / GM.
No fucking way. You won't see
your
that
quarterback
again.
is all on the same page for
That's
the
a
most
lot.
part.
So
For the most
how
part.
are we able to compare generational talents when the circumstances around teams and dynamic and the structure changes repeatedly? Like, how can you compare Tom Brady against Montana when you're not having quarterbacks that are staying with teams as long as he is? Because there are certain things that have to be in place in order to win.
Well, I mean, it could happen. Because, like, for example, right now, Patrick Mahomes got dropped into the perfect situation.
Right.
Now, Andy Reid, he's such a dad to players all the time. He mess around and not leave before Patrick Mahomes leave. You feel me? So if Patrick Mahomes say, yo, coach, as long as you stay, I'll stay. Andy Reid like, man, cool.
I mean, like, and also, I mean, you have to look at it when the 49ers, they had Jerry Rice too. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's fair to say Montana wouldn't be Montana without Jerry Rice. I mean, Montana did go to the Chiefs. You know what I mean?
But the thing is, I like to look at it is that
He went to the playoffs with
Joe
the Chiefs too.
Montana had Jerry Rice, but at the
where
same
did
time,
the success go though?
he won with the talent around him. They didn't think about the future and how they were going to win, but they won with the talent in front of them. Right?
Right.
So you got Tom Brady who won, 6 championships. Right? I think that's how many he won.
I think
Is
it's
it
7.
five? Is it
It
7?
could be 6.
I don't think it's 7.
Google it right quick.
Yeah, let's look it up
My phone is on the track.
to see how many Tom Brady. But at the same time, there is a situation like the Steph Currys, and they got their team that is in place. Steve Kerr, they got the coach that's in place for the entire time they're there. You got LeBron James that won 4. He had won it with 4 different coaches.
Right.
What defines greatness if you're doing it with different talent? Even with Jalen Hurts. So, Tom Brady has 7 rings. That is yes, listen. He is the GOAT. By far. I'm sorry. He is the GOAT. And I'm sorry for coming onto this podcast and not knowing how many Tom Brady had.
I hate the Patriots.
I hate him.
I love the Patriots.
And that's the reason why I don't follow them.
Will acquiesce that Tom Brady is the GOAT for this. This is my reasoning for it.
That's 7. That's 7 rings.
7 rings is gaudy.
That's
That's a
7.
gaudy number.
That is crazy.
For a quarterback,
Listen,
that is gaudy.
Folks didn't use steroids and I
You know
got
what I mean?
7. You feel me?
Right. Listen, that TV method is working. And I've read that book and it's a great
Avocado
book.
ice cream.
But this year, it's not working.
It's not
Eat
working.
some more avocado ice cream.
He should have
Please.
stayed.
I'm not gonna say it's not working. I don't know how many 45-year-old quarterbacks you know that
Is he 45?
Bro.
I don't know if he's 45. Listen, I
44 and a half?
I'll give up not knowing how many championships he had. But
All right.
as far
And
as
he doesn't
his
have a
age,
good. I mean, so let's say just mid 40s. Let's not put an actual number on it just yet. Well,
Right.
I'm gonna get the
mid
number.
40s with no offensive line, with a hurt offensive line.
Right.
Like 3 of the offensive linemen are out, and they're just shuffling.
Wide
around.
receivers been shuffling all year.
Definitely. I mean, Julio Jones questionable, might not play, doesn't play. Russell Gage, you know what I mean? What's the name? Just my man Godwin just came back from ACL last year.
Right.
You know, so it's a lot of shuffling.
My
going
man
on.
was born in 77. He is 45.
Go.
He's a GOAT.
45.
No, listen,
man.
listen.
Come on, man.
Listen,
Come on,
Brady.
man. Show my man some grace, man. Show my man
listen.
some grace. 45 with the old line. I mean, damn, man.
All due
Come on,
respect.
man.
Listen.
Come on.
You are the GOAT. And you are able to do whatever you want. But the one thing I do not want you doing is actually chewing out your team, your offensive line.
He
on
been
the
doing
sideline.
that. I'm
That's
sorry.
psycho Tom, though.
In the laws, the Pittsburgh Steelers
That's psycho Tom.
People scared
to
of Psycho
a
T, bro.
backup to a backup quarterback.
That's psycho Tom, man.
That is your fault.
That's not a backup
You
quarterback.
went to a wedding. You have to be the
That's
example.
not a backup quarterback.
Listen, you have to be the example. I don't care how many rings you got. If you are not having a walkthrough on week 7 on a Saturday to go through different things that you guys are going to be doing and seeing, you cannot show them out on
We got it.
public
Hey, man,
on television.
it's quarterbacks.
I'm sorry, Tom Brady.
It's quarterbacks that's doing overtime and doing just as bad as Tom Brady. It's quarterbacks that are doing
Listen,
the walkthroughs,
I'm
going
hearing-
through overtime.
I'm hearing how
and
Dak
looking
Prescott
just as bad.
I'm hearing how Dak Prescott is the first one in, the first one out for his entire time in the league. And what have Dallas Cowboys gotten during that time?
Can I say a controversial take right here? Can I look into the camera? Dak Prescott, stay away from that Campbell soup, my boy. You going down the same road as Donovan McNabb. I watched it happen. Stay away from that chunky soup. That's not for us, man.
It is not good.
You ain't been right. Clay Matthews, you ain't been right since you touched that chunky soup, man. Stay away from that.
Let your mama make that soup, my
Stay
boy.
away from that soup, my boy. Your conditioning ain't been right. Y'all, all I keep hearing, oh man, when Dak come back, it was an ankle, it was a shoulder,
Damn
it's
that,
a thumb.
damn that soup.
McNabb was going
Damn
through the
that
same
soup.
things, man.
Damn
Stay
that
off
soup.
that
That
soup,
soup.
man. Stay away
Stay
from
off
that.
that soup.
You out eating clam chowder on your days off?
Not
Stay
the
away from
clam
that.
chowder,
man.
bro. You ain't
Stay
never
away
been
from
to
that,
New
my boy.
England, bro.
Listen, we are.
I'm an Eagles fan, so you can continue to mess with the soup if you want. Yeah, I mean that's up to you. You live your life,
we
bro.
are in a time where you gotta prove that whatever you're getting sponsored by, you actually doing it.
Hey, it's also people paying $1 million
Right.
for their health. And you know what they ate? You know what they aren't eating?
Right.
Campbell's Chunky Soup.
Right. But they also not sponsored by Campbell's.
They also
Chunky
ain't. They're
Soup.
also not eating it either, though. That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
When you pay $1 million,
Right.
they tell you, no, we ain't doing that.
And they should
I-
get
let me-
We
sponsored
ain't doing
by.
that.
Please let me add, Campbell's. This has nothing to do with the taste of your soup. It's delicious. I'll admit that. I've had one of the soups. The chicken noodle. I've had the beef as well.
Listen, and I like tomato soup. But listen, this is not a podcast about Campbell's soup.
This
All
podcast
I'm
is about sports, man.
Exactly.
Stay up there,
All
Chunky
I'm
Soup, my
saying
boy.
is that stay conditioned and ready because these players are coming and they hungry and they're trying to get a payday for their family. So more and more likely, they're going to have players that are in these positions to go out and actually defend the bag.
Get you some
And that's
avocado
what
ice
it's
cream.
about. We're
The goat eat avocado ice cream. I don't know. I don't-
Get you
I don't
some
know.
avocado
I
ice
don't
cream.
know.
Hey,
I don't know.
I ain't never had none,
I
but
don't know.
This is
Apparently
the
it
first,
gets you
this is-
7 rings.
This is the first year that the GOAT is actually dealing with some actual criticism when it comes to personal life.
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with
This
that.
is this
No,
is
no,
this
no.
is
From
crazy.
personal life.
Are you talking about the wife?
Personal,
You talking about the wife?
personal life.
All right.
Everybody
Personal.
get divorced, man. That's
Is
a
it?
bad-
Yeah,
That's a bad joke.
and if he doesn't, and if it
That-
doesn't
that-
happen,
hold on,
I
hold on.
would hate to see it happen. I don't know.
Hold on.
That's digging that personal life.
Hold
I
on,
would-
hold
I would
on.
hope not though. Because it ain't gonna.
How do we know how factual this is about the divorce? Sure, they could be having
They hired the lawyers, bro.
people hire lawyers all the
Right.
time. They got a lot of money in they franchise. I mean that Brady franchise alone.
Not divorce lawyers though.
not divorce exactly.
Not divorce lawyers.
And why not?
You
the
know
other
what?
Years?
Side note, fellas, don't judge me for this. I like to watch Real Housewives of Potomac with my wife. You know what I'm saying? And we also like to watch Love and Marriage. That's on our own. That's that Oprah channel.
Love and marriage. Okay.
So you got a couple, Chris Samuels and Monique Samuels.
Okay.
Are you related to Curtis Samuels?
I don't know, but
What about Kevin Samuels? Are you related to
Chris
Kevin
Samuels.
R.I.P. Kevin
Chris Samuels was a lineman
R.I.P.
for the
Kevin
Washington
Samuels.
Redskins.
Okay, copy that.
They was the Redskins when he was a lineman for him, so that's why he lived in Potomac now, because he played for the Skins.
Okay.
Anyway, there was a big rumor like the last couple weeks that they had broken up and divorced. And I was sad because me and my wife watched the show all the time. So my point being is
He's
the
emotional.
rumor said that there was a breakup, you know what I mean? And my favorite TV couple was breaking up and I was sad. Then today, my wife just so happened to repost a post from this said couple, Monique and Chris Samuels.
Uh-huh.
And they like, yo, what rumors was they talking about? It was Monique talking about what rumors was they talking about? And then she showed Chris in the back. He like, man, I don't know what they talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, we still together. Like, y'all capping. So until I see paperwork, I'm going to assume that it's not over. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be hopeful. As a married man, I'm going to hope that it's not over.
I'm hopeful. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? Because he the GOAT.
Yeah, I'm
What
hopeful.
woman? What
woman?
woman want to leave a man because he want to keep going to work after he done won 7 Super Bowls? Like, you act like, man, you don't be doing nothing when you go to work. You know what I'm saying? You don't be winning.
I tell you what, it is an independent woman, a woman who had their own money,
Had or has?
who has
Okay.
their own money, that's been in the industry just as long as their husband has been in the industry.
She's still in there because I'm pretty sure she's not top 5
So-
still. He's still top 5.
But she
Listen,
goated,
listen,
though. She
listen.
goated
She
her own.
goated, but is she still top 5?
There are certain things I would not discuss or not even address because of their dynamic. And
Fine.
Tom Brady and his
GOAT status.
supermodel husband, me wife.
He,
But
he might be a supermodel
again,
in his own state.
but
He got
listen,
GQ covers.
But at the
Multiple
same time,
GQ
at the
covers.
same time, there probably was an agreement that he was going to retire,
Yeah,
and he actually went to retirement.
absolutely.
And then
He
he,
did retire.
felt like he wanted to come back, and that wasn't discussed. So rumors start getting dropped by his wife that he was going to get retired because he did not disclose that to the media immediately.
She's the one
Well,
that
he
dropped
should
that.
have.
We all know that.
Oh, she dropped the secret.
We all know
she
that.
Broke it. That,
Everybody knows she dropped that sauce.
absolutely.
But,
Absolutely.
But also, he it's noted and it's confirmed that he has a deal with Fox Sports waiting for him.
The bag is secured.
So it's not really a retirement at all. Like you can retire from football,
Right.
but now you're away again. I mean, if I had to give my 2 cents, which doesn't mean anything, and I don't want to get too deep into it. Brady probably said, "I'm going to retire. I'm going to come home and do the family thing," and got about 2 hours of family life and said,
Yeah, I'm
"Coach,
not doing
put
this.
me back in, coach.
I'm not doing this.
Put me back
Put
in,
me back
coach.
in. Yeah.
Put me back in.
So what do you like to do, son? I love ballet.
Put me back in, coach."
Yeah, all right, boy. I'm going back to football.
I
I'm
can't do
going
this,
back to
man.
football.
I can't do it. My assumption. I don't know if it's true or not, but
Either way,
kids got a lot of energy, man.
I know women deal with a
I got
lot.
2 of them.
Kids have a lot of energy.
Yes.
You
I know
what
women
mean?
deal with a lot as far as from the wife perspective and as a mother and all that. So she probably like, bro, you said after however many set
You
times.
did say.
Right.
I did say.
You did.
But
say.
man's kept winning. It's not like he was like, all right, bro, I'm gonna just play till I'm 44 and I'm probably be trash by then, so I'll retire.
Right.
Whole time,
Won the
look
chip.
at that. I won the chip, and after that, I led the league in all the stats I could. You feel me?
League and touchdowns.
In touchdown and yards, he had like 5,030 something. You feel me? He was hooping. Boy, you didn't. So you won the bowl.
He said, "If I leave, will the street still love me, man? If I leave."
You won the bowl.
But
Streets still love
is that the issue though?
And then after you won the bowl, you led the league in yards. Even though you didn't win the bowl the next year, you still led the league in yards and touchdowns.
Hey, let me tell you something. It's a guy right now, probably somewhere, multiple guys, that was the man in high school that hold on to that. If Brady is 45, 44,
And still the man.
led the league in touchdowns and passing yards, he holding on to that forever.
Dog, I'm
I can't
44.
let it go.
Snapping on y'all.
I
You feel
can't.
me? I'm 44
I
snapping on
can't
y'all.
let it go.
And I hear everything that you guys are saying, but Tom Brady is not playing as well as this season.
Yeah.
And
Hold on.
Is he taking that out on his team because of his
Probably.
personal life?
Hold on.
The TB12 method
Probably.
is all designed around him being totally 100% bought in. I read it.
Right.
Health, mentally,
Right.
and physically, and he's not all there right now.
Okay, cool.
But neither
First
is the
off,
whole line, though.
right, his O-line, not
That's
there.
fair. No,
Wide
I'm-
receivers, still trying to find their
He
feet.
got his hand in the pot, too. But
Mike
Right,
Evans
hold on,
might be
hold
the
on.
only wide
Hold
receiver in
on.
that group that should feel comfortable. Chris Godwin, not fully healthy yet.
No Gronk. I mean, he's had Gronk like for what?
His
past,
entire
what,
for the
12
last
years?
decade. Right.
wasn't there this year though.
But
Gronk was there last year.
That's my point.
So he's had
That's my
Gronk
point.
for
Yeah.
a straight decade, and all of a
As
sudden he
safety
doesn't.
player. Gronk was retired. Gronk was out partying, and the GOAT called him and said, "I need you back, bro."
This is
I
true.
need you
This
back,
is
bro.
true.
What-
That
what we
also,
doing? How
you
we
saying
at? How
you
we
made
at?
it sound as if, all right, outside life and age, attrition and all that catching up to him a little bit. Cool. So explain why the nowhere near as old Russell Westbrook. I mean, not Russell. Well, Westbrook too, but
Are you calling him Russell Westbrook?
Right.
Russell Westbrook.
I said brick. Yes, the brick is in there, but I meant Russell Wilson
Russell
to start.
Westbrook.
Oh,
No.
I meant.
Going to find
We ain't
out.
on basketball yet. We're not on basketball yet.
But we're not going to skip over that.
That
You
was-
call him Russell Westbrook?
Russ is a name created by Stephen A. Smith.
Russell Westbrook.
Yeah.
Russell Westbrook,
No, for the quarterback though.
but for Russell Wilson, he's having a bad year.
Right.
He ain't old. His wife loves him.
Correct.
You feel me? The bag is secure.
And he's there. He's
There's
there- he's
no
there for walkthrough.
reason
He's there for walkthrough.
for the production we're getting out of him. Who else?
But
Hold on. Wait,
Okay.
because I'm just going at what you went at for Tom Brady.
Okay.
Cool. Aaron Rodgers got his bag.
Mm-hmm.
Is 3 to 4, 5 years younger than the GOAT.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Is still in the offense that was catered to him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He ain't overachieving either.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So you got multiple situations where the quarterback Carson Wentz, Jesus Christ, his situation,
It's horrible.
even after a win, he said, "Man, put me down for 6 weeks." You feel me? Even after a win, he won out. You feel me?
Right.
So my point is, I don't want to take any of the outside shit going on with Brady as why he's not doing good. I just feel like we still at an early part of the season where it don't necessarily gel. And Brady is consistent whereas controversy early don't stop. Nothing he got going on playoff wise. You feel me?
Yeah.
He can start off bad all he want and still make the playoffs. And his bad ain't bad. His bad is, oh, we 4-2. You feel me? That's bad for the GOAT. He's
But-
supposed to start off like 6-0. That's how everybody feels every year.
Are we used to the Brady of old? And this is a new Brady.
This been a new Brady. Since he pulled up on the Bucks, it's been a new Brady.
Right.
He became social media Brady as soon as he got to the Bucks. He wasn't social media Brady the last.
Brady was throwing the trophy from boat to boat.
He fucking shit. Yo, he cool with breaking shit. You feel me? He was acting out. Soon as he got down Florida, he started acting up.
He said the trophy is broke. I'll give you one.
He started throwing super jabs on social
Say
media.
that.
I'll give you one.
He started throwing super jabs on social media. He be throwing subliminals with. He be throwing when they play Philly. He threw the Meek Mill on in the background subliminal. You feel me? Throwing jabs, bro. Throwing jabs.
I would okay.
He throw mad subliminals, bro. He the GOAT. He really be coming for people's neck, like disrespectful. And when he got to the Bucks, he started acting real hood, like he didn't care.
Is that becoming an issue now?
Nah, because he won. He won in the Bucks. He won for the Bucks. He pulled up and won. It's not an issue. All them young boys like, thanks, GOAT.
Tom Brady, you are the GOAT. I don't want to bash you this entire episode, but we are spending a lot of time to find out your flaws.
What flaws?
Yeah,
You're the only one here saying he got flaws.
He has flaws because
he's showing a human side. I wouldn't say
he's showing a human side, but he uses.
Remember how much of a robot he had to be for the Patriots. Remember how much of an in a box player he had to be for the Patriots.
Right. So when he make it up for lost time.
Yeah, hell yeah. And he already won a chip. Secure. We out here having a ball now. They won the chip already.
Listen, that is not how life works.
For him it does. He's a GOAT.
You cannot make up for all the years lost for.
Man, Michael did it. Michael Jackson bought Neverland because he wanted to be a kid again. Michael Jackson bought Neverland because he wanted to be a kid again. You can't tell me you can't make up for lost time. Literally, Michael Jackson bought Neverland to be a kid again.
I would agree with you about the Tom Brady situation and not accepting the behavior that's going on if he didn't already win one for the Bucks.
For the Bucks. First year in.
So
won. We should have fun. Look at all the people. Listen, you went. Look at that team.
But now, okay.
Look at that team. You got people like Tre'Davious White, not Tre'Davious White. What's the other boy? What's the linebacker boy for the Bucks?
Something white.
Right. But you got him. You got him.
Davis.
You got Mike Evans. I'm just talking about people that was there with the Bucks when they had to sit there with finger licking Jameson.
We gonna eat this W.
We gonna eat this W.
Right.
And then a year later, the GOAT comes and delivers the championship. Same year.
Playtime over.
Bro, we're up. We are freaking up.
Let's wait.
We are up.
Let's wait. How many players they signed during that offseason that Jameis Winston didn't have?
How many players they signed because the GOAT pulled up? Flat out.
Fair point.
Leonard Fournette not pulling up for nobody else.
So why do
Leonard Fournette not pulling up for nobody else?
Why do the owners decide to spend more money?
Because it's the GOAT.
Because it's
the GOAT.
It's trusted. You have a trusted
Yo,
player that's
listen.
gonna lock in. You have a
Based
player
on your
that's
history, 6 championships before you got here.
Right.
You feel me? Already you to go before you got here.
I hear you.
Listen.
In all seriousness, even the coach, Bruce Arians, didn't even buy into the Brady hype. He said, "You're going to run my system," and they started off slow.
And then they argued.
And then they adapted the Brady situation.
Right.
And they went up.
They got blew out. They got blew out by the Saints, I think.
Twice.
Early in the year.
Twice. Both times.
Right. But the first one was like, all right, you're going to lean into what I'm talking about.
Right.
Bruce Arians leaning into Brady, like, all right, look, this is what I need. I need this.
We're not doing that.
But
you know what I'm saying? And that changed the course of things for them.
But that was all hearsay.
No.
Did that actually happen?
No, you can see it.
For sure. The offense became Patriot-like. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It became Patriot-like because Bruce
Scotty Miller all of a sudden got
Bruce
played.
Arians
You feel me?
was no risky, no biscuit. I'm just throw the ball deep 15 times a game, Jameis Winston style. He said that don't.
Tom Brady like, bro, I don't mind throwing the deep pass, but we build up to that. I don't just start off airing shit out. That's not my shit. That's not what I do.
Right.
That's why
Bruce Arians like, no, air that shit out. He's like, bro,
right,
no,
right.
I ain't. I don't do that. I know you got Mike Evans. Trust me, I'm gonna get bored of ball.
Can I ask you a question? You think the Saints would they rather have Jameis or Drew Brees right now?
That is a good question.
They would rather have Drew Brees. My personal.
In my personal
Right.
opinion, Drew Brees retired for a reason.
Fair enough.
Jameis Winston, he was the player that needs to step in, and I actually trust his actual level of ability to lead a team. I'm actually a Jameis Winston fan.
That's a trick question.
Let me put that on. Listen,
I love Jameis Winston.
I
Exactly.
respect his arm talent.
He's got a phenomenal arm.
And
Hell
the reason
yeah.
why he has
Hell
as many
yeah.
interceptions as he has because he trusts arm talent too
People
much.
don't understand my man was partial.
Aaron
I
Rodgers.
agree. I don't knock that. I agree.
But
No,
it's
Brett Favre
there.
the most. I trust my arm more than anything else, motherfucker on the planet. Nobody.
To this day, he threw that ball to Greg Lewis.
He said, I saw
all
purple.
I know is I saw purple.
And I threw it. He said,
Who that man was.
He said, what? He said, Brett. They said,
Who
Brett
that guy
Favre.
was.
What were you thinking when you threw that pass? He said, man,
I saw a touchdown.
I saw purple and I threw it.
Right.
What, bro?
Right.
He said, man, I trust my guys to be there. But,
That's one of the wildest
Yo.
statements ever made by a
bro,
quarterback.
not one,
Like,
but
that's
your
crazy.
third franchise. You feel me? You're
Right.
not. This not GOAT Brett Favre on the
Right.
Packers. This is the Jets already got rid of me because they got Mark Sanchez.
Crazy part though.
But I came back just to fuck with the Packers.
He
So I
had-
threw that joint. You
he
feel
had the
me?
Jets rolling. You talking about a cast of the other guys?
Right.
He had the Jets rolling.
All of a sudden, he
Brandon
like, man,
Edwards, Jericho Cotchery.
I'm gonna throw that joint.
I can't even think of the third wide receiver name.
Don't even
Cotchery,
matter,
Don't
bro.
even matter.
Don't even
He
matter.
just
Brett
had-
Favre
he
was
just had
throwing
white
that
and green
joint.
on.
The
You know what I
GOAT.
mean? Brady.
Out.
Stop playing.
My man was out here throwing the pill and sending dick
Favre.
pics. We not gonna forget about that, Brett Favre. You be drawing. You really be drawing.
What?
My man Favor.
He was out here sending dick pics. He got in trouble because he was out here. He was out here sending.
He started drawing. He
Yeah,
started
yeah.
drawing. What's up with him? He started drawing.
But
He was though.
so again, so it comes down to the quarterback being the leader of the team. And what we all can say is that Tom Brady didn't have a Saturday morning walkthrough. He struggled Sunday morning, and he chewed out his offensive line during the game. And if you're going to be an example of leadership, that is not the way to do it. And that's just my opinion.
Yeah, but he chose to 45 though. Like,
He's 45 with personal
show him
issues.
some grace.
But
Show him some
everyone,
grace.
on that team is making $1 million.
Agreed.
And have personal issues.
But they ain't the
Shit,
GOAT, though.
I call out making how much I make, and I'm not making $1 million in a year.
I feel you.
And I call out,
I feel you.
right?
As-
Can I imagine my boss be like, hey,
I feel
Earl,
like everybody
you
should call
can't
out.
come into work. You're calling out. You can't call out because you're supposed to be here.
I'm gonna put this on the record. I call out once I run out of call out time. You feel me? I ain't even got to
Everybody-
ask PTO to do it.
Right.
What do you mean I can't call out because I don't have PTO?
Right, exactly.
Right.
So
I
Tom
know
Brady
how I
called
feel.
out, but now we're criticizing him for it. He
I'm
deserves it.
I'm
He deserves it.
I'm not criticizing
He deserves it.
I actually don't think he deserves any
Listen,
criticism.
all
He's
right,
the GOAT.
I'll have the conversation,
Listen.
no problem. I'm not criticizing him.
I'm not criticizing him at all. It's the GOAT.
How you gonna say you
And
call
I'll
out
take that.
and then when he call out, it was like, well,
He the GOAT. You ever won 7 Super Bowls?
I'm the GOAT. I'm the GOAT where I work at.
Let him call out.
You won 7
I'm
of
the
them things
GOAT.
at your
Listen,
job?
listen.
And you call out, right?
I'm the GOAT.
And you call out, right?
And I call out.
Let him call out. Let
Nah,
Brady
I'm
call
gonna
out.
call out.
No, in all
Listen,
seriousness,
but I'm not going. It's not going to be unexpected when it comes from someone. Like, hey, listen, man. Like, you can't call out, and then when your performance is low, you start screaming at everybody else.
It's still a young season though.
is.
Extremely young.
hold
That it
on.
is.
You know what?
That's
No.
why-
If my
That's why,
performance
that's
is
why, that's why
low,
I'm showing them great. Now, we can revisit this if they wind up sub 500.
Right.
Then for sure, then those actions will for sure be a detriment to the season.
Right.
Like you know, but it's still if they make the playoffs and let's say like a second round exit or we never know. You know,
but this is the
Let's
type of
see.
stuff that Brady do.
Let's
He
see how it
might
goes.
he start off a little slow and then he
see how
run
it
off
goes.
the last 6
I feel like
straight.
he's taking
You
the
feel me?
opportunity
For now.
right for now.
For now. Listen,
He
Brady.
the GOAT, man. He allotted
Brady, you're the
a little
GOAT.
controversy, bro.
You can't lose the GOAT in my opinion.
Sure, that
and
makes
I'm
some grace.
sure these guys agree with it.
Goated
But
heavily.
we're gonna move on to the picks of the week for week 7. And we're gonna introduce the fantasy football trophy.
Soon to
here.
come home
How you?
So
to Mr. Show.
we are going to be
Legend.
picking the teams from here from week 7 to the end of the season, and whoever got the best record is going to take this guy home.
nice.
Listen, and this is a beautiful trophy.
Very nice.
Listen, I just got this. I just opened this up while these guys were here. I had no chance of actually seeing it, how it felt, and it feels good. I'm gonna kiss it real quick.
Please don't
You
kiss
guys-
my trophy.
Hey, you guys can touch it.
That's
Just
it.
touch it.
Please
Just
don't
touch
kiss
it.
my trophy.
Just touch it.
I'm gonna have to
And-
sanitize it before I kiss it now. That's my
And-
trophy.
Good viewers, you just kiss that trophy goodbye.
Yeah,
You
that's
know
what that
I mean?
was.
I'll just leave this right here because this is
And-
where you know.
We're gonna get
It's probably gonna be in the
into
middle, but we're gonna talk about it later.
You know what I
And
mean?
it's a beautiful trophy. But we're gonna pick for week 7
Right here where it belongs.
who we think gonna win. And the game that we're gonna start off with is the Saints against the Cardinals. Who do we have winning? This is a prime time game. And the Cardinals, they started off hot. Who do we have winning?
You calling it prime time, but these Thursday
Thursday
games
games, tough.
Ooh.
Who's home?
It is the Saints at Cardinals. So they're in Arizona.
DeAndre Hopkins first game. I'm taking the Cardinals.
Okay.
You know what? D-Hop first game. Robbie Anderson freshly traded today. Freshly traded today first game. Kyler Murray all of a sudden got 2 new weapons and they both used to be number ones. You feel me?
I
So
like that.
and I still don't know what the status is with Jameis Winston on the Saints. So
Right.
Kamara ain't start all the way going off. Yeah, I'm going Cardinals. Where you going? Because you got if you want to win this trophy, you gotta make a pick.
I got Cardinals.
Oh, all right.
And the
so
reason
let's-
being is because
You don't wanna fall
obviously
behind.
Kyle Murray got his actual
All right.
talent back. So I'm going with them. But we're here.
James Conner down though. They ain't got no white sport Mike quarterback.
We are back, and we're going to finish our picks for the Fantasy League football picks for the next week, week 7. And we already picked the Saints and the Cardinals, and my final pick was the Cardinals. Just to make that clear. And the reason being is because I feel like the Cardinals, they're getting their weapons back in wide receiving core with Hopkins. And I think that they're going to return and actually be the dynamic duo that they are, or they have been throughout the entire season. But next game we're looking at is going to be the Browns against the Ravens. Who do you guys got?
Division game.
On any other day of the week, I would pick the Ravens with ease, but I'm picking the Browns. Only because I personally feel like they're sabotaging my man, Lamar Jackson. They don't want to see my man be great. My man be hooping first half, and all of a sudden the game be breaking down. He can't stop the other team, so that's not his job. You feel me?
Right.
If I get you the lead, and we don't have the lead at the end of the game, I did my job, because every time I got the ball, we got the lead.
Right.
So if we finish the game and we lost, that's on the other team. And that's on my defense. That's on coaching. That's y'all setting me up for failure because the offense is going fine.
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
He had the ball in his hands during the last possession in the last 2 weeks.
He did.
And he gave that joint up.
Correct.
He didn't help his case. Agreed.
Correct.
He's not getting paid right now.
Agreed. He didn't help his case.
He was getting paid the
He
first
gonna
2
get
weeks
paid.
of the season.
He's gonna get paid.
No, but he was getting Mahomes money the first 3 weeks of the season. Last 3 weeks, he backed down to like Josh Allen money. But that's not bad either though.
Who's home? Browns or Ravens?
Ravens.
Actually, yeah, Browns at home.
Ravens home.
Yeah, Ravens, yeah.
Ravens home.
at
I'm
home.
taking
Sorry,
Lamar.
Ravens at home.
I'm taking Lamar.
Lamar?
Yeah.
Why is that?
I'm taking the Browns.
I don't see them losing 2 straight. Especially we already got one. Well, not we. They have already had 1 division win. They beat what's the name? They beat Burrow Sunday
Right.
night. I say rosters are pretty even at this point, but I like them. I think Harbaugh is going to get them back on track. And against Jacoby Brissett, you're not going to put that many points up. I think Lamar can style on them a little bit. I'll rock with the Ravens.
Okay.
I'm definitely taking Browns, man. I love the running game. Chubb and them have been holding it down. Jacoby Brissett, he is not a number 1 quarterback, but he is a damn good backup. You feel me?
Yeah.
And he is solid in his role. You feel me? You can depend on him to stay in the pocket. You feel me? Like he gonna take a hit.
Question: Who do you like more right now, Jacoby Brissett or Geno Smith?
I like Geno Smith more.
That's a good question.
I like Geno Smith more.
Hooping. Geno is.
I like Geno Smith more.
And
One,
Geno actually got the arm talent.
he
to
does.
back it up.
He's a first round pick. Let's not act like he wasn't a first round pick. It might have been late, but he's a first round pick.
I was a little jaded though, because at West Virginia he was dumping off like them little wide receivers.
Yeah, and it wasn't no other quarterbacks when he came out. He came out high because it wasn't no other quarterbacks. Me personally, that's how
It was him and EJ, right? EJ Manuel.
it wasn't nobody else, basically. So it wasn't no other quarterbacks when he
Right.
came out. He was the best quarterback by
That
default.
was a good year to come up.
Right.
Right.
So, but the man is a first round pick. I feel like Geno has had chances. I feel like Jacoby's not bad,
He's
but
not bad.
Jacoby is what he is.
So you're picking the Browns
I'm picking the Browns for the totality, not
against
for
the Ravens.
Jacoby.
Against the Ravens.
Against the Ravens, because I feel like the
Let me-
Ravens fighting against LJ. I like the run game of the Browns. I like the defense of the Browns. I'm okay with Jacoby. I don't like him over Lamar, but I'm okay with him.
We're a couple weeks away from
Listen.
Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, Deshaun gonna have that thing rolling.
5 weeks?
Amari Cooper is just consistently
Four
hooping
weeks.
by
I'm
himself.
going on record. Baltimore Ravens. I'm not picking against Lamar Jackson against the Browns.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
Browns are 2-4 right now.
That's how I feel.
I don't care how many games the Baltimore Ravens lost in the fourth quarter on their last possession.
Right.
They could easily right now be 5-1. Right. I'm going for Lamar Jackson. But the next game on schedule is the Lions against the Cowboys. This is a good one. Is that coming back,
I don't care.
or is it
I'm
going
taking
to
the
be
Lions.
Rush?
I'm taking the Lions. I don't care.
I'm taking the Lions as well. I'm
You
jumping
know
ahead
what?
and taking the Lions as well.
You know what? It's a 1:00 game.
Taking
Can you keep record of who we're picking, because this trophy right here, this beauty right here,
Put it back in the middle where she belongs. You know what I'm saying?
is going to the winner. It's going to make sure we keep a record here.
Yeah.
You know,
Put it back.
no
Right,
discrepancies or who,
right
who
for the
winner.
daddy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Anyway,
the Lions.
I'm taking the boys. I'm gonna give Dak the benefit of the doubt. You took an extra 6 weeks of self time for your thumb.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They was winning with Mr. Rush. I don't know how. Defense was doing their job, that's for sure. Although Diggs got a little bit torched a little bit. I ain't gonna say full out torched, but
He got torched.
he lost his
Enough.
matchups.
Enough. Yeah.
If Dak doesn't play, do you still take the Lions?
If Dak doesn't play, I'm taking the Lions. But if Dak plays, I'm taking the Cowboys.
I'm taking the Lions regardless.
I'm with you on that piece.
I'm picking the Cowboys right now.
Okay. Stick to it.
Copy that.
Yeah, stick to it. So next game on the schedule is the Packers. Every time I see this name, I can't see it without laughing. The Commanders.
They the Commandos.
The
Washington
Commanders.
Commandos. You know what I'm saying?
What was the quote
Balls
last
out.
week? Like, this game can't be any worse than the team that they're playing the next week. What was the Commanders they were playing?
They was playing the Bears.
Right.
It got worse. It definitely got worse.
So,
got worse.
what do you guys got? The Packers against the Commanders. Who do we
Carson
got?
Wentz has officially been rolled out for the next 6 weeks
Yeah.
with a Dak
Okay.
surgery. So and the Packers keep losing games. How, I don't know.
Right.
They 3-3 because I really don't know.
Who you got?
I'm taking the Packers.
Okay.
I'm taking the Packers. Packers got to turn around.
I got the Packers as
They
well.
have to turn.
We're not going to deliberate on this topic much longer. We're just going to move forward. The Buccaneers against the Panthers. And you got the Bucks at Carolina.
Bucks need to win, so
Bucks. There's a fire.
They need to
Sale.
win.
There's a fire sale going on in
Yeah.
West Carolina. They
Is
selling
it
everybody.
Bucks need to win or Brady needs to win?
no,
all
Bucks
the
need to
same.
win.
It's
Bucks
all
need to
the-
win.
no, no, no.
Brady
all
got
the
7
same.
trophies.
It's
He
all
don't
the
need
same.
nothing. Anything else he get is because he won it.
Everything Brady experienced this season is the first time ever for him. And he's showing himself in the light he does not want to be presented in.
So you're picking the Panthers?
No, I'm picking the Bucks.
Okay.
Why you bring that man personals up?
Because
That man personals ain't got nothing to do with this week.
But that is the only reason why I think he wins, because he's gonna come out and be a Brady of old.
First
he's
off-
gonna hear everything that the media is talking about right now, speculate.
Yeah, he gonna gas
He's gonna
himself.
come out
He gonna
exactly.
be juiced. But he don't
Yeah.
even need that.
He needs
The
it right
no,
now.
not versus these
It's
Panthers.
the Panthers. bro.
These Panthers have no coach.
It's a
I don't care who they got in
No
there as
coach.
interim. They
Okay.
just fired. They just fired Matt
Yeah,
Rule.
that's
Rules
true.
gone. Steve Wilkes,
They-
former Arizona coach.
First off,
Right.
Steve Wilkes.
they are currently on
We
PJ.
can touch on that later.
We are currently on PJ Walker, who was my favorite XFL quarterback. I don't know why he's in the NFL, but he was my favorite
Yeah,
XFL quarterback. I love PJ Walker as
I
an
agree.
XFL head coach.
All right.
As an XFL quarterback. But in the NFL, for the Panthers, he's super light. 2-1. He was undefeated before he played this week.
Yeah.
Right.
But with no coach, with no quarterback, with Robbie Anderson already gone, it's just DJ Moore out there and a Christian McCaffrey who's apparently heading to the Bills whenever they figure out how they want to get him.
More L's soon come.
Really?
Bro, that was the first rumor on the mill.
Yeah.
And
That's
not
what
Philadelphia.
I don't
It was
know.
also rumored to go to Philadelphia Eagles as well.
Right. Right.
Yeah. I mean,
I'll take them.
point is, like you said, fire sale in Carolina.
Right.
Ain't no
Right.
reason to think that they
Right.
winning anything.
Okay.
They're
I'll
going
take
for the
it.
low.
We can take it. All right, next game on schedule is the Giants against the Jaguars.
Taking the Giants. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Jacksonville.
banging with this
At-
beast in the
at-
East.
At Jacksonville, though.
Jags be stealing division games. They don't steal from no other team. They steal
Okay.
division games. Both them wins is probably
I
division
feel
wins.
last week you guys are all for the quarterback for Jacksonville Jaguars.
We love Sunshine
Yeah, I'm
in the
saying-
division.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, now listen.
I love Sunshine in the division. I'm taking the Giants.
I'm
Right.
I'm going to pick the Giants.
Okay.
But long term, Trevor Lawrence. I rock with it.
Listen. Keep record. I'm going for Jacksonville Jaguars.
Go for it, bro.
Yeah.
I'm going for Sunshine because his confidence is up here.
Is it?
And if his team come along with him, they would be great.
Can they?
They can.
They can.
They gotta get, yo.
They can. And I think
fantasy
Is Doug
purposes-
Peterson still the
Yes.
coach?
Yeah.
Listen, I think
First
that
off,
Jacksonville
that's
going
a
into
Super
the
Bowl
Giants.
That's a
with it,
Super
Doug
Bowl coach.
Peterson. Yeah,
First
all
off,
right,
that's a
cool.
Super Bowl coach. First off,
That- listen,
you don't
that-
fire
that-
a Super Bowl coach in the middle
Tell
of the season.
Bees.
You do that for a
Tell him
local
again.
jokers.
Tell him again.
Okay?
Tell him again,
It's a
Bees.
Super
Y'all
Bowl
know who I
shit.
respect.
It
BDN, you know what I'm
is a
saying?
Super
My
man,
Bowl
BDN.
coach.
My guy
Yeah.
BDN, you know what I'm saying?
And listen,
This ain't no Vrabel, okay?
the
Whatever
Giants-
man
the
name
Giants
is,
right
he's
now-
no-
Vrabel got touchdowns.
He don't got no
In the Super Bowl.
coaching ring.
He got Super Bowl.
Right.
Multiple Super
Coaching.
Bowls.
Oh, but hey,
Right.
guys, listen.
coaching ring.
I'm picking right now. This is my top.
Top
This
pick.
is
It's my fault,
this
bro.
is
Do
my
your
week,
thing.
right?
Do your thing.
So, again, I got them winning because we got a Super Bowl coach, and also we got a team that is actually probably feeling lucky that they're even near the Giants. They're not used to winning, right?
They not?
They're probably suffering from the imposter syndrome right now. They probably feel like they're getting lucky. The team aren't playing as well.
Are we gonna act like the Giants
Injuries
don't
are
got
happening.
like 4 or
And
5 Super
Giants,
Bowls?
although they are 5-1 right now,
Jaguars
I
still
got
like 20 years
Jacksonville
old.
because again, I got the coach, Super Bowl coach. Thank you, Doug Peterson, for bringing the
DP.
championship to Philadelphia. He is going
Bro,
to
he's
instill
a
the
Jaguars
confidence,
coach now, man.
and he's going to coach against their flaws. And he's going to find it, and we're going to win. Moving on.
Where
we
you
got
going
the,
with
we got the coach.
whatever,
We
bro.
got
Do your
the-
thing,
oh,
bro.
no,
Eagles are about
this
to
is
go.
your week. This is your week right here. We got the
It's
Colts.
not my week.
We got the Colts against the Tennessee Titans. Who do you got, Sharon?
First off, the last time we played them, Jonathan Terrell was like, please, Mr. King, can we swap jerseys? After we destroyed the Colts. You know what I'm saying? In Indianapolis. So,
Okay.
of course, I'm going with my Titans to win again this week
Of course.
in Tennessee.
Of course.
And Jonathan Taylor, who's already been out for 2 weeks after he asked for the jersey swap. Yeah, I'm saying my man ain't been right since the jersey swap. Anyway, he ain't playing. He ain't been in for a minute. So I definitely like my team. I just want to point out that we are 3-2. We are on a 3-game winning streak. And we haven't scored a point in the fourth quarter all season. So I don't know where we at right now.
No, that's a stat.
But the only way is up. You feel me? Eventually we gotta start
That's a
scoring.
stat.
Oh no.
So we out here winning without finishing.
Oh no.
Can we find,
Imagine what happens when we start
Can we
finishing.
find that stat of why Tennessee is still winning?
They got wide receivers.
Because our
Only-
defense is good.
Only
got-
winning after the first half.
I would like to argue Jeffrey Simmons is the second best defensive tackle in the league, second only to Aaron Donald.
That's a little gaudy.
Numbers might agree,
That's a little.
but it's
gaudy.
all right.
I like Jeffrey Simmons. That's a little gaudy though.
Right.
Y'all got wide receivers with missing ACLs and asthma. So I don't know how you're winning.
Get better, Traylon
I
Burke.
don't know how you're winning, but I'll applaud.
Get
y'all,
better,
and
Traylon Burke.
I'll
I
take-
got
I will take the
inhalers. My
Titans.
kids got asthma too.
Regretfully, I'll take the Titans.
He be hating on
I'll
my
take the
Titans, bro.
Titans
He be
only because
hating.
Matt Ryan is just,
He's a hater, bro.
he's up and down.
Matty Ice.
All right. So next up, we got the Texans against the Raiders. Who do we got?
Hey yo, so everybody got one win?
Everybody got one win.
Give me the Raiders then. If everybody got one win, give me the
The
Raiders.
Texans, but the Texans got a tie in there. I know. Yeah.
Give me the Raiders, bro. I ain't.
I got the Raiders.
Everybody got one
I
win,
got the
bro.
Raiders.
I take the
We
Raiders,
spend
bro.
too much
I'm
time on
sorry.
this one right here.
Everybody got it.
What you got,
Who's
Bees?
home?
You got-
Raiders.
Raiders are home.
Which really isn't home because it's Vegas. So
Everybody's home in Vegas.
Everybody home, right?
I'll take the Texans.
You wild.
Got the Texans.
Gotta get your advantage somewhere. Gotta find it somewhere. She
Make
keeps
sure
the
you
tab
make
is
good
getting
at that.
tabbed.
Keep
The
the
tab
tab.
is getting tabbed.
Keep the tab. I'm gonna make sure.
I'm not
Keep the
confident.
tab.
I'll take the Texans.
Because
Hold on. I need to.
Oh, before moving on, we have the Jets at Broncos. Denver is home. You know who I got. I can start off this part right here. Jets, they're in my top 3. So I'm going with the Jets.
Quinn the beast.
Listen. I'm a bandwagoner. And the Jets right now, they aren't who we think they are. They're different.
Are they ready for that Denver air though? That's a
It
notorious.
get cold in
how-
Denver.
how
Broncos,
people
like
know-
the first 7 games of the Broncos season, they playing on prime time. So you're right. Jets are playing on prime time this week, and I give that to them. But I got the Jets.
I'm gonna take
No,
the
it's
Broncos.
4:00. That
I'm
ain't
gonna take the
that prime.
Broncos. I'm gonna take the Broncos.
You know what?
Not everybody can play in that thin air in Denver.
Broncos country.
We'll see.
Broncos country.
Let's ride
Let's
to this
ride.
top 5 pick that y'all about to get. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm pretty sure Jets gonna beat y'all. I'm picking the Jets. That's my underdog for this week. And I don't see no
4-2.
underdog in it. I'm picking the Jets. Give me
Jets.
Zach Wilson. Give me Brees Hall. Give me Corey Davis, former Titan.
They play their future song. That new future song.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm trying to
Listen,
make
I
them
said
do
that.
the Harlem
I said
shake.
that.
You know what I'm
They-
saying?
Listen.
I'm trying to tell you.
They told me Hawk and Russ can't lead the
Trying
team.
to make them do the Harlem shake.
Future,
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
They in the locker room
Stop playing with my
Future, don't
boy.
lead that team. Come
They-
on,
they-
man.
They can't do that. They can't play future.
Come
while
on,
Russell is
man.
there.
Russell Price said,
All
as
right.
long as nobody wears
Don't ever
Gucci
get too
flip-flops,
comfortable.
we'll be fine.
We got the Seahawks. We got the Seahawks against the Chargers.
You know what?
Woo! This is a good one.
It's not a
This is
good one.
No, this is a good one.
Sneaky.
This is a
This-
good one.
you know what? Like I said, in Herbo I trust. I'm standing by Herbo to go undefeated all year. I don't care how many games you lose.
Okay,
13-13 right now.
I'm Seahawks. I'm Gino.
I like Gino.
I like Gino.
Just not over
I like
Herbo.
Gino.
I got Gino.
Not over Herbo. You tripping. He's tripping. Where you going? Where you going, Bees? You having a hard time saying it. Go ahead and say
I got
Herbo.
Mr.
cuz.
Smith, Gino. Which you got?
I'm
Mr.
taking the Chargers. I'm gonna take the Chargers.
Chargers. Okay.
Herbo.
I like Gino. I like what Gino doing over here.
But Herbo.
I like standing alone.
I'm pretty sure Drew Luck knows some future
He's in
songs.
his first year with the offense.
Who?
But he's not Geno Smith,
What's your point?
but not in the league though. He's able to watch multiple defenses, multiple schemes, coach on the different plays, and get his confidence back.
Who? Gino, right?
Gino.
Yo.
The one thing, hold. I'm gonna go on record. The one thing I always talk about is these players have the talent to make it to this top echelon level. The one thing they lose when they get there
Is the
everybody
confidence.
is playing at the same level in their confidence.
You
And
got-
once they get
yeah.
confidence, Gino got it back. So I'm going for Seahawks and Geno Smith to actually have a resurgence because he has something to
I ain't
prove.
mad at
Gino
I like
said
Gino. I ain't mad
they
at
wrote me off.
They broke me off.
I ain't write him back. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? That's the hardest
Exactly.
bar of the year so
Exactly.
far.
What does it say
That's the
again?
hardest bar of the
They
year
wrote
so
me
far.
off.
They
and I'm
wrote
not
me
writing
off.
them back.
I ain't write him back.
There you go.
That's hot. No, I like Gino, man. And I feel like
I don't want Gino to start talking though.
no, he gotta
Gino
chill
start
out.
talking,
He gotta chill
He
out.
gonna come right back there.
He gonna chill out. He gotta chill out. He definitely gotta.
He
You
go right back
gotta
down
stay
there.
low key.
So
That's what happened to Russell. He
Just
started
stay low.
talking
This
and then
right
he
here, in
started
my
looking bad.
opinion, is the game of the week. This is the game of the week for me. The Chiefs against the 49ers.
That's game of the week for you?
For me, because I think the 49ers, they are actually good with their quarterback. And they continue to grow with their quarterback, they're going to be hard to beat. And the Chiefs right now, they're struggling with identity.
They lost to Atlanta last week.
They did.
The 49ers lost to Atlanta.
They did.
I'm taking the Chiefs.
They lost to Marcus Mariota. He had
In
2
the
touchdowns in the air,
home of the
1 touchdown on the
Chiefs.
ground.
Marcus Mariota.
My man
he's stepping it
Marmar,
up.
MM8 formerly for the Titans. He's now MM1. That's cool and all. But you know what I mean? Marmar, I miss you. You know what I'm saying? You had a beautiful game. I ain't start you.
Nobody started Mariota.
Start Herbo all year. Everyone.
Nobody did.
Started Herbo all year.
Listen, I guess I'm going out on a branch, man. I'm going for the Niners.
Hey,
You know what?
copy that.
Like I said,
I'm going for the Niners.
Who's on?
this boy
Niners are home.
Patrick Mahomes is literally undefeated on the road in his division. This is not a division game. So I'm going to take 49ers on the road just because.
Are you switching?
Chiefs on the road.
Chiefs.
Chiefs on the road.
So I'm taking the 49ers.
49ers.
I'm still taking the
Who you
Chiefs.
got, Beast?
I'm taking the Chiefs.
I'm taking the Niners.
Pat Mahomes in the sunshine.
Man, I'm taking the Niners, man. Their defense be doing things.
I'm with you.
They lost to Atlanta.
So we got.
That's why they deserve to win this game.
So we
Child,
got
please.
for the Sunday night game. We got the Steelers against the Dolphins.
Oh, that's Sunday night?
Yes,
That gotta be Thursday. You sure?
That's yeah.
Mitch Trubisky versus who?
Tua back.
If
It's-
Tua
it's-
back,
it's on
if
NBC.
Tua back, that's
It's-
game of the
it's-
night.
it's
I ain't
on-
gonna hold
it's
you.
on- it's on
If Tua
NBC.
back, that game gonna be up.
It's on NBC.
That don't mean nothing.
Tua gotta come back for
on
prime
Sunday
time.
night.
Tua gotta
That's
come
not
back.
anywhere
Listen,
else.
I ain't gonna hold you. It gotta be up on a Sunday night. It should be up. It should be up, and it's in Miami. I always like Miami
Yeah,
in Miami.
I'm taking that in Miami, yo. You feel me?
You know what I'm saying?
You
Because
feel
everybody
me?
else pull up to Miami and say,
I
man, we
think they
can't hold
expected
up.
this game to be a top-notch game, but
Who?
Tua's hurt. Like the media,
That's if he already got cleared to come
he
back.
got cleared to come
Yeah.
back, but that injury was hard to watch.
It was.
And I think that they're going to actually protect themselves. And he's not coming back this week. The last thing that team
Hold
wants
on.
in the NFL want is that type of thing that is hurting their league.
They did two things this week. The last 2 weeks since Tua been down.
Mm-hmm.
Last week there was extra hype and sensitive.
Right.
Every player that got touched,
Mhm.
flag.
They changed the protocol, correct.
Cool. This week, every player that got touched, they let him get hit a little bit. You feel
Right.
me? There's a couple players they let get beat up this week.
Yeah.
So they already done forecasted how they want to play this tour and stuff. They go,
Right.
they go. Look, bro, we gonna call the flag if it get too real, but we
Yeah.
gonna let people get hit. But I really don't care about that game because it's in Miami.
Teddy might
Yeah.
play.
And when
Teddy
it's in
Keyword.
Miami, I feel like the city itself wins the matchup, not the game. You feel me?
The city is so
Live
okay.
on Sunday.
Like,
It's too
live
much
on
going
Sunday,
on.
right?
It's too much going on.
You know what I mean?
Too
It's
much
going
going on.
down.
I'm taking the Dolphins,
And you got a lot of young players on the Steelers.
bro. What?
That is true. So for the Monday night game, we have the Bears against the Patriots.
This is a horrible game.
Oh,
Horrible game.
This is a horrible game.
Horrible. I got the Patriots. I don't know who
For
will
the prior
win.
game.
I don't really care.
Who'd you take for the prior game?
Oh.
Dolphins over.
Oh, I got the Dolphins.
Clean sweep Dolphins.
Clean sweep. Dolphins, their team overall is better. No matter who the quarterback is, their defense is good.
That's a horrible Sunday night game.
That's a horrible Monday. That's they fucking prime
Why would
time
they-
up.
No, it's tough.
Why would he do that?
Sorry.
It's tough. You see the meme that's out there right now? They got the models and they got the regular average chick there.
Who?
I don't want to bring it up. I don't want to show you. It's a meme. It's like Sunday night football, Monday night football, and then you got the Thursday night football. There's like this average person.
Oh no, like the three
They
sisters
got
from
two models.
Grown Up.
They got two models.
Yeah, no, it's the three sisters from Grown Up.
Right.
One of them look like their daddy. The only one.
Right.
The other two is bad. The one look like her daddy.
That put things in perspective there for that particular arrangement with Thursday night football right now.
No, this is a whole week of bad. What was the Thursday game this week? Bring me back to Thursday for this week.
I feel like the Thursday night game is like they're
So they
giving
just killed
teams-
every 8 o'clock slot?
They're giving teams opportunity.
They're like, yeah, we gotta make Amazon look not so bad. So yeah, Saints Cardinals not
This
great.
is a week for
I mean,
Vegas
it's not
to
that
get back.
bad. It's actually the Cardinals against the Saints. It's not that bad.
Allegedly.
This might be a horrible
We
betting
expect
week.
the Cardinals to be better. But
Right.
They might not be better.
This might be a horrible betting week.
So that's
Yeah,
Thursday
I know,
night
yeah,
game,
yeah.
yeah.
It's for sure a horrible betting week. Vegas about to
Yeah,
get their money back.
it's not that good. Thursday night's not doing too well with the teams they're picking right now.
Who's home? Is the Patriots home? Monday night.
I think Patriots are home. Yeah, Patriots are
Can
home.
you pass me that?
I'm gonna take the Patriots.
Yeah.
Give me the Patriots.
Got the Patriots?
Yeah.
Okay.
Zappy. Horrible
I got the
quarterback name.
Patriots
This
as
is a
well.
horrible quarterback.
Horrible quarterback name.
Sound
I
like
got
a
the
mascot.
Patriots as well. So we're on record for that.
For who? For the you know what? Because they just need a win. It's been a while since they won.
Mm-hmm.
Since they won. I'm gonna take the Bears. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a big fan of Fields. Is Mac Jones back in the game yet?
No, he's not bad.
I'm gonna go with Fields just because they got their number one.
And then that listen, that is where we at right now. I got the Patriots. You got the Patriots bees, right?
Yes, sir.
I got the
You got-
Bears. Let me take the
You got the
underdog.
Bears, underdogs, right?
Fields.
Who's the standout of the week? That's what we're
Standout?
gonna talk about. Standout of the
Performance?
week. Performance standout
This
of
week?
The week. Yes.
Performance standout this week.
You mean players? Players.
Player,
specific?
yeah, player.
I'm going to go out on a limb. I don't know who quarterback is going to be, but I know that Steelers are horrible. This wide receiver. We're going to take Tyreek Hill.
Are you talking about for this next week coming
No,
or the week
no,
that just
no,
passed?
This week just passed.
Oh, the week that just passed.
Yeah.
I'll give you one. The running back that filled in for the Colts, Deion Jackson. Is that his name?
I think so.
Filled in,
Okay.
filled in for the Colts. Filled in for
DJ Jackson or something like that?
Something like that. I think it's Deion Jackson. Like,
Okay.
he had like 10 catches for like 70-something yards, 40 rushing yards, a touchdown. I played against him in fantasy.
Okay.
That was like, wow. Like, first game, if you really see action, you know what I mean? That's kind of a shock. You know?
I'm gonna go Tyreek Hill. He had like 11 catches for like a buck and something crazy.
They both got off.
And he didn't get off until after Teddy got in the game. So as soon as Teddy got in the game, we started going all the way crazy.
Sidebar, can I shout out Jalen Waddle for doing the Waddle dance every time he gets a touchdown?
Hold on.
Every time.
When they lost to the Jets last week, boy hit the waddle on him in the end zone.
Yeah.
So
I saw
the
that,
Jets
I saw
just
that.
hit the waddle on it. That's a backfire
I
real
saw it.
quick.
I saw it.
I said, damn, boy, why they hitting the waddle on you in your end zone, bro? In your own end zone. Damn, I'm giving mine to T Hill for this week for stand up.
Nice. And me personally, I'm going with Daniel Jones because the Giants, they were not expected to be here.
Who said that?
And he is a quarterback right now, quarterback in the team, and to be a quarterback of a team, you have to be a leader. And right now, he is leading his team. And who else are they putting the ball in?
Saquon.
The hands they're putting in.
Saquon.
In the
Fucking
fourth
Saquon
quarter. No, in
Barkley?
the fourth quarter.
Saquon.
No, Daniel Jones.
Saquon.
He is bootlegging to the left every single time in the fourth quarter.
You know
They're
why
not
he's
stopping it. And he's scoring.
He turned into Tebow in the fourth with the run. I'm just saying, nigga be running.
I'm just saying, listen, that is my standout of the week is
Fair
Daniel
enough.
Jones
Fair
because he could easily be losing.
Fair enough.
And the last year, he was known for his turnover. And now the coach is actually trusting him with the ball in his hands in the fourth quarter at the last position of the game. And he's coming through, capitalizing.
Quick pass, 5-yard pass. Quick pass.
Quick pass.
Quick pass. Get it out.
5 yards. Get it out.
No way
Quick.
you're throwing more than
Listen,
15 yards. No way.
Learn your personnel and be great. That is it.
Get your money, Saquon.
Yes, sir. And this is another week of the Check It Up podcast. And we will be back with you guys next week. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And
Do we do NBA?
NBA. Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
NBA.
And did y'all pick y'all standout person of the week?
Yeah, I picked one. Deion Jackson.
I didn't get to pick.
I picked T Hill.
You're lucky. You're
I
lucky.
didn't get to pick
You're lucky.
Quinn
You're lucky you
Williams.
got somebody that's going to edit this.
Quinn Williams?
I didn't get to.
Who you?
Quinnen?
Who?
Is
Quinnen.
Yeah,
What
yeah,
the-
Quinnen. D-tackle.
Quinnen. I actually
He's
heard
For the
that.
Jets?
defensive player.
I know you're talking about.
Quinnen
Yeah,
had
you
the
was so
best.
surprised.
They said that Quinnen had the best season in one game.
Yes, he was the best season one game. And you should have known he was going to be drafted. And he sneezed.
Yep.
And the woman didn't say
Bless you.
anything to
Thank
him.
you.
He said,
blessed
he
himself.
said, bless
Bless
me.
you.
He
Bless
said,
you.
bless me.
So he's forever in my mind. And
For sure.
I was looking forward
He's
to
so
him to-
goofy, bro.
He's so goofy, but I've been looking forward to him to have a great,
I know.
amazing
Yeah.
game. And
True.
I would
You
like
remind me
to
of my
say,
god brother, dog.
and I would like to say, the calls from last week really impacted the game. And I think he was inside his head because he had an opportunity to get a fumble recovery. And this fool, being goofy,
Yeah.
put his hands up like this
Yep.
and didn't catch the ball and run
He
it back.
hilarious, bro.
But Quinnen Williams, that's my pick.
I like Quinnen.
Okay.
Quinnen been funny since draft day.
Y'all can edit it out because
No, we're good. We're good. So
No, leave it in there.
The NBA season is starting. It's right around the corner. It actually started tomorrow. So we're gonna pick our
The
teams.
season came around quick, man.
It can't, man.
The
Tell
season
me.
came around.
it's 2 weeks early. It usually comes around my birthday. It's 2 weeks early.
Listen.
I felt like it came around a little early this year.
Yo, it's usually November. I don't know
Nope,
why it's
it's-
basketball
nope.
starting.
It's in
Nope.
October.
Halloween.
always-
No. I look for the first game on Halloween. I always look for the first game
It's
on Halloween.
always my birthday.
The first game is usually on Halloween.
Yeah.
You're right.
Or the 28th, right around
Right.
there, because it usually conflicts with our anniversary. I know this very
So-
well.
Okay, fair
With
enough.
the NBA season around the corner, and we all having our top teams, and obviously I don't.
Let's go Rockets.
I don't think that the preseason counts, but I'm gonna start off because I am the Lakers all the way. They're gonna win their championship this year, and LeBron is
Cap.
gonna get his 5th championship ring this year, and
Big
be
cap.
solidified
Who's
as
shooting?
the GOAT
I got a question.
of
Who's
all
shooting?
time.
Big cap.
Who's
He's
shooting for the Lakers?
The entire team is shooting.
That's bad.
Oh.
They all went out there.
No.
Minus Russ.
Ain't no shooters
Minus
on that
Russ.
team.
That's
Listen.
a lie.
Who's the
They
shooter?
got that,
Listen,
that young boy.
I got my- listen,
He was a what is it? An Uber Eats driver? Or
Austin Reeves?
No,
that's
no.
AR-15. That would have been formed name.
Let's
The young
get
boy
our
was in
picks.
the
Let's
G
get our
League.
picks in. Let's get our
Wait,
picks in.
wait.
Let's get our
We're
picks
not
in.
giving this white boy
Let's hold on, real quick.
No,
real
his
quick.
name is no longer
Guys,
AR-15
listen.
because of gun violence.
Let's get our picks in. Let's get our picks in. Before we get into the back and forth, we all gotta get a chance to pick our picks. And for me, I am the Los Angeles Lakers all the way because of LeBron James and AD, and might I say, on the record, Russell Westbrook.
Westbrook.
Let's go.
He don't
Russell.
like that name.
Let's
You know,
go,
like,
Russell.
He's going to find you. He has
Brooke.
some skills.
Brooke. My enunciation skills is good. Brooke.
Said it wrong. It's Westbrook.
Westbrook.
That's your pick
All right.
for the championship?
For the championship.
For the
Yes,
championship.
sir.
Who you
It's
taking,
on
Bees?
you, Bees. It's on you.
East is up for grabs. Probably the best it's been in maybe like 5 years. A lot of different teams can win. I'm gonna go out on a limb. I'm gonna say Giannis Antetokounmpo gets his second ring this year.
Okay. That's a good choice.
Milwaukee
Who you got?
Bucks.
Milwaukee
Now-
Bucks. Char, who you got?
To conflict with what he just said, out of the East, I do like the Sixers. But to win it overall, I'm going to pay homage to the current NBA champions and say the Warriors will repeat. Personally, I feel like controversy builds perfect energy for a run.
Okay.
And they've already had enough controversy to start the year.
Okay.
So if they hit the
Or they
ground
gonna have some
running,
more. Or they gonna have some more.
they might have some more because now Draymond
There's
is going
somebody
to be.
that's left without the bag.
Yeah,
It's gonna
somebody
be
is
some
left
more.
without. So look, the one
Exactly.
of all
It's
of
gonna be some more.
That's the controversy right
It's
there.
gonna be some more.
You bet.
so I'm picking the Warriors, but I also and
Somebody's traveling with luggage and somebody traveling.
But look,
at home.
even in that perspective, if say Steve Kerr is taking a page out of the Guru book from Phil Jackson and saying, "Well, I paid the young boys because I know young boys they don't get what they want, they start pouting, they're just not gonna show up."
Okay.
Draymond, you a grown ass man, you my OG, you been here for this whole thing. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Prove to me that you can lead these young boys before you get the bag, and I will give you the bag again. Draymond the type of boy where he need something to gas him. Like, he gonna find his own reasons to do what he do, but if you give him something to drive him, imagine what that could turn into. He's the type of boy that if you give him a driving force, he could turn into something crazy.
I think that Draymond Green think that he is above even a head coach, and he don't need the coach.
That's
the
crazy.
Head coach to make him feel like he's validated.
I think
that his bag is way more important
If you
than
can
the head
find another
coach.
me, then find another me. I'm gonna be me,
Exactly.
regardless whether.
He said back up the Brinks truck.
Back of the Brinks truck.
Where's the money?
And it doesn't
where's
matter.
to me, where's the
Listen,
money gonna come from?
He don't care if he's being coached by Kerr or whoever it is. He feels like he needs to get paid because he feels like he's financially in a higher tier than Steve Kerr is.
Don't say
So he's
whoever
not-
it is.
So the only person he's speaking to are the owners.
Yeah, but if he goes anywhere, we all know he only going to LeBron. He not. It's nowhere else he gonna go and stay
All
humble.
right, let's say this then: LeBron or the owners. LeBron or the owners or Golden State. Listen, pay the man. The only reason why you guys are winning is because of Draymond Green. You see what happened when you see what happened.
I'm kind of there.
You
I'm
see
kind of
what
there.
happened. You need the leadership. No one else is actually talking on that team other than Draymond Green.
That's facts. That's facts.
Other than that, it's just a bunch of people asking for the ball.
That's it. And who's getting the ball to where it needs to be properly? Draymond Green.
Draymond Green.
It used to be
We
Iggy to help
are
him.
all on deck, and this is another episode of the Check It Up podcast.
Check it up.
Check it up. And we will be back next week with
Bye-bye.
another episode. So please join myself and my brothers, EJ and
I'm sure.
Yes, sir.